Starting. All right, and we are live. So, hey, what's up, everybody? It's Don, VR Gamer Dude, here with a couple of my other VRSpies brethren and our special guest for the evening, Zarin of YouTube fame. So, welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of the VRSpies Exposed Weekly Live VR podcast for March 25th. So.
March 25th. You know what that means? That means we're 3 days away from the 28th.
3 days. So close. So close.
Whoa. I don't even know what happens on that day. People keep talking about it, so I just thought I should mention it. But
anyways. It's my daughter's birthday, I think.
Yeah. Hey.
I think that might be it.
Yep, some sort of eclipse, or something was going to block the sun. Yeah.
If we couldn't think of
every Reddit post is orders. Your orders are it's going out.
Yep.
Reddit, it's just all.
Yeah, first it was, look, everyone, the people who backed them on Kickstarter are getting theirs sent to them, and then everybody says, oh, hey, look, the people who ordered them right away are getting them. And Don, VR Gamer Dude right here, is one of the guys who within 5 minutes had an order. So you can also confirm to everybody that you have received
I have. I received an email yesterday. It obviously wasn't the email that I was hoping to receive that said, hey, buddy, yours has been shipped and it's on the way. But I did get the email that's been kicking around Reddit since yesterday. We are prepping your shipment and getting ready to ship it out, and you got 1 to 3 weeks to wait. So.
Yep. Which we're hoping is not really 1 to 3 weeks. It's probably going to be less than that, but
I'm thinking, everybody's got the general opinion that it's a form letter. It's just something that automatically generated to anybody that was in that first batch as a kind of a CYA kind of thing. So.
Yeah, I think they just like to wind people up. Let's send out this fucking email and drive them all out nuts a bit more.
Yeah, anybody that's I was just going to wonder, has anybody that's watching this also got an email from Oculus saying that they've received 1 to 3 weeks, and if so, when did you order it? Within the first 5-10 minutes? Because I was 30 minutes into it. I'm still waiting until April, so it's going to be a little while. Yeah. Awesome. We do have, looks like we've got a bunch of people in the chat right now saying some amazing things. We've got Newbie Nathan saying hello to us, and Illuminati, brother. We're not allowed to talk about that on this channel because of what happened last time. So.
No, he says Illuminati.
Oh,
he's like above the Illuminati. It's the Illuminati.
Yeah. Well, you know what that means. That means conspiracy theories are going to happen tonight.
Quite possibly, man.
Yeah. We do have a lot of theories on things. Real quick, I know Zarin, so that people, in case they don't know what's going on with you, and make sure I say it right. Is it Zarin? Zarin?
Zarin.
Well, it's Aaron, actually,
right
in the front, because my real name's, so... What's going on?
Zarin. All right, absolutely.
No, it's Zarin, yeah. It's... after the Aran Islands, just off Scotland. So.
Is that where you're from? You're in Scotland?
No, I'm in Lisburn, just outside Belfast, in Northern Ireland. The big city.
Nice. So are you closest to Greg then? I think, right? Is that right?
Yeah, he's just across the pond. I can really see him.
Right, once, yeah.
Celts.
Awesome. Well, Zarin, I first saw you on YouTube making channels with the Oculus Rift. I know that you've done a lot of people's development projects, as well as you've played my Mazer Quest game, which was awesome. You're one of the first people I saw that actually played that and enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I just do you want to tell people kind of how you got into to playing with virtual reality? What's your little story here?
Yeah, DK1 days, of course. I got on it for some reason. I don't know. I had probably the worst computer on the planet at the time. I plugged my DK1 into it, and I got it was terrible, but I played Blue Planet, I think, over and over again, and it just, I was like talking to people about what it's like to actually see it, and you see people's eyes glaze over when you're saying about like a candlestick, but no, it's more than that. You can go under it and round it, and and people just glazed over. But lately in work, with the PlayStation, everybody wants to ask me questions, about VR. They're not so glazed over now, so it's going to get really big very, very quickly. I think this year, Christmas presents are going to be PSVR. I think nearly all of them are going to be
Yeah, no, you're completely right about that. I mean, you said you were asking people at work. I'm surprised that people, what, in Northern Ireland know about the DK2
Oh,
or
they
even
don't.
know about what's going
They
on. Okay,
don't. They
They
don't.
don't.
I was going to say, because here, I mean, Dawn, I was just going to mention it. We were like right next to MSU, and other than the students that Dawn has, like, I'm sure evangelized VR to, it seems like they don't know about it. So I'm constantly just amazed at people that are younger.
Seems like everywhere we go, people don't know about it.
Yeah, I know. Like
is-
every time I
it
talk
kind
about
of
it,
blows my mind.
Yeah, it's one of them things where you have to try it. I think trying to explain it is nearly impossible. You have to like put this on, and then they'll go, "Oh, yeah, I get it now." But it's very, very just interesting how much money I've spent now following this. It's,
Yeah.
with DK2, I bought a splurge, and I got myself a brand new pooter, and it's out of date already. With the CV1, I had to upgrade it to a 970. It's still pretty low, and it's still an i5, so I'm just basic. But it's beautiful to share stuff with people with like minds. I think you get more out of it when you're sharing something that you really like rather than something that you have to do. It's amazing that we even have it in our houses now. Like
Still blows my mind.
you can go anywhere at any time. I could go to the moon or Mars anytime I want. And it's very, very it's enlightening. I think it's doing something to our brains that nobody's ever thought of. I think it's we're like guinea pigs for like the new it's like a fourth dimension. A new dimension has opened up, and everybody's exploring it. VR chat, and everybody's just doing what they want to do, and it's for the love of it. And I think it's beautiful to watch this blossom. From the very start. It's and they talk about Oculus fanboys and stuff, and that's all we have. It's like it's a silly argument to have. That your fanboys have one VR unit because it's the only VR unit that we have to play with. And there's like some kind of strange war starting between. Instead of it coming together, it's like fragmenting a wee bit. It's beautiful to watch. It's like watching a tree grow. And we are the fruit.
Yeah, it's an interesting way to look at it. I mean, it is. It's actually, I think everybody should be a fanboy of VR, and we really need to stop the whole, division that's being created.
Yeah, I agree totally. But then there'll just be one game eventually, anyway, where everybody will just, it'll just be one game.
Star
Citizen, yeah.
Well, now you're making me, like, we always go back to this, of course. Have you read Ready Player One by Ernest Cline? You're talking about, like, the one game event.
He's got it on his desk, man.
Yep. Talking about the one world, I mean, that reminds me of the Oasis right there. I mean, just jump into that one place where everybody can kind of travel from there, forward. I do kind of think that that's going to be somewhat where things are going to want to, evolve to with the technology. Obviously, having separate companies and having separate people making different games all the time, it's going to be very difficult to integrate them all into one world. But I think once we have a certain kind of technology that takes, kind of control of that, it'll change. But we've got several years of that to happen, and people like us, of course, to play these games in the meantime to make, find out what is the best way to do things and what really works for people. As far as social sites, Zarin, I know you've kind of had a chance to be in all of them, I'm sure. What is your kind of favorite place right now to hang out when you're doing VR stuff? When it's social?
Well, it had to be VR chat, but the time zones for Gunter's Universe and stuff I think it's 3 a.m.
Right.
When Duncan Trussell was on, I was working, so I do nights, and I had to save up all my breaks into one big break, and I drove home, rushed home, sat down, helmet on, and then Duncan Trussell, amazing, and just that's probably the closest I'm ever going to get to him, and
Right.
It just blows my mind how it's a very small jump when you're actually in VR. It's more than writing a letter. It's more than doing an email. It's somebody's avatar's there. It's very, very. It's very weird, but it seems right.
Right.
You know what I mean? It seems that it's as you say, it's like the natural progression. you know, and then we're going to be able to touch things. Is the problem, you know?
I remember when. No, go ahead.
No, I say game hard. I think you as well with the Hydra shooting the guns. That's just you know, that's about as real as you can get. I think, isn't it? You mean the presence is haven't tried that, but the presence seems that 90%.
I hadn't tried it until a couple of weeks ago when Caleb and I did the meetup here in Springfield. And Zarin, you got it absolutely right. I have never felt presence the way that I did when he put me in those Razor Hydra demos. I mean, just wielding those lightsabers, shooting those guns, drawing that bow back, it was mental. Yeah. It was absolutely insane.
Did you see the Jedi Game Hard?
Yes.
Yes. Game Hard's epic in that one. I couldn't believe he even had that, but of course he would. Costumes, you know. And one thing, guys, those are not Game Hard's costumes. That's actually what he lives in. Okay, he wears that shit day to day. All right, it just happens to look like costumes to us. All right.
I don't know, but with the color of the robe and the DK2 on under the hood, he kind of looked like a sort of overgrown Jawa. Yeah.
That's great. Oh, that's awesome.
No, to kind of just reiterate your point there, motion controls in VR really do help out. Just like when you have the Leap Motion on and you can see your hands. I mean, obviously we know seeing our hands is very, very awesome and helpful. But being able to kind of hold something even when you know, like for example, you've got lightsaber in your hand. Well, a lightsaber in the fictional sense is basically the bar and boom, it's it's a laser, right? Or it's a beam of some sort. Don't go technical on me. But when you're holding one of these things right here, I mean, you feel like you could, for all purposes, be holding a lightsaber. I mean, boom, you've got something coming out the top. You can't see it, but in the virtual world, you do see it, and it's all one-to-one, perfect with your movement. There's no, judder. There's no lag. And you're going to expect this exact same stuff from the motion controls from Oculus and HTC Vive. So both those controllers are going to have the same kind of things. The big thing is with that, they're not the same. They're not, okay? They're not the same at all. You're holding wands when you got the HTC Vive, and as cool as it is, it's going to be amazing for any kind of gun game, or if you're drawing, it's going to be perfect because you're holding a utensil. But there's a lot of situations when you're just wanting to use your hands, and you're always holding those wands. You're pressing buttons, and even though in the game they look like hands, you're not using them like your hands. And the Oculus Touch controllers, I've seen people use it. I've seen demonstrations, and I, for all purposes, can say I believe that it's going to feel much more natural to kind of pick things up with those controllers. I'm not saying they're the best thing to have. I'm just saying that there's obviously different methods and ways to do things. I do like the idea of the Oculus Touch controllers kind of more at this point.
What about haptic gloves?
Haptic gloves look awesome too. I've never felt them before, but Manus VR has.
Manus.
For right now, you can actually pre-order for. They don't take your money right now, but you can pre-order if you go to Manus VR gloves for $250. And basically, they've got full finger movements. The one thing that they don't do though is, as far as they don't technically at this moment track your actual position. They just track everything your hands do perfectly. So in the game, your hands do it. But if you're moving your hands left and right, you still have to have some other controller on them. So right now they have an attachment so you can put the Vive controller on top of your arm. That way when you're moving your hand, it's actually tracked in 3D space with your hand. So it's kind of a combination.
I can see an easy fix for that, and we've talked about this on previous casts, but both Lighthouse and Constellation are licensable technology. Right. So I mean, by basically putting those Constellation IR LEDs or putting your reflectors for your Lighthouse right on the gloves, there you go, problem solved. You've got the perfect tracking of the hands, you've got the perfect tracking of the fingers.
Right. And just to answer one thing it's perfect. I love that because it would be perfect. John asks, will Hydra work with the CV1? And yes, absolutely. I mean, the whole thing is CV1 is just an SDK that's a little bit more substantial than the Oculus because it has just more things built into it. It's a lot larger of a file. But when you're sitting there implementing new games, for example, people are going to be making a lot of games for the STEM. And the STEM is that wireless controller unit that was also made by the same people that made the Razer Hydra. And the 6sense STEM unit is basically going to everything that they're making for that will be also available to work with the Razer Hydra. And you can also download that SDK from their site. So if you wanted to right now make a project, you could actually develop with the Unity and make an Oculus/Razer Hydra game currently with new technology. And people will continue to do that. So I'm going to hold on to my Hydra just because until I have my motion controllers, it'll be the best thing I have. And one thing people always say too is these controllers, you can find them for a great price online if you just keep looking. I bought mine online from Amazon for less than $100, and it was over a year ago, but still I've seen them come here and there. So just keep an eye out or keep an eye on eBay. It's something that you don't need to spend that much money for. But okay, done with that right now.
Talking of motion controllers, just a couple of minutes ago, I had a very nice little email come through to do with the backers for Hover Junkers. So that's me just got my Steam key for Hover Junkers. The backers keys are just going out now.
Greg, you were on that wall forever. You were on the wall of backers. I saw that, bro.
I'm on the wall of backers, yeah.
That's good job, man.
That's awesome.
And see, that game's only going to be available for, is it the Vive at launch until the motion controllers?
Yeah. At launch, yeah. It is going to be available for Oculus when Touch releases.
Right. Well, I'll say, Ron, what do you think about Hover Junkers? Have you thought about getting that or playing that one at all?
Directed to? Because obviously I'm getting
it.
Ron, yeah.
How much is it?
How much is it?
Yeah, right. I haven't looked at that because I'm not looking at prices until I can actually play it. So I'm just saying, what's your interest in the game at all? Have you seen people playing that one? Because I know as far as the masses seem to know about Hover Junkers even if they don't know about VR. So
yeah. No, I'd be more No Man's Sky.
Yeah.
Like, that one. You did Immersive Gamer. Was it yourself as well? Did a lovely wee podcast with just talking about it. I think it was VR Gamer Evolved, and
I
tried.
It looks the business. Yeah.
It does. It does look very good. It does look very good.
Everything ages as well. Your playing ages as well. Isn't that right? And you can breed animals and things. And
yes.
What is going on? That's a big.
It's a persistent universe, man.
Quintillion. Is that even a?
Yeah, right. Yeah. It's 18 billion planets to enjoy.
It's mind-bogglingly big.
So you're telling me? See, I've heard some people make the whole thing is it's 18 billion miles wide or whatever, but it's 2 inches deep. Like it's got no substance. It won't be that much fun. And I really hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. I do kind of think that.
Oh, that was wrong. That was bad.
I couldn't help myself.
Glazed over me, buddy. Taking a drink now. Oh yeah, so if anybody's wondering, Wayne, Immersive Gamer 83, he said he was going to come in here and join us since we haven't really talked about him at all. He's supposed to be in here, but he's just taking too long because that hair.
He's primping. Hair, he's primping himself.
What happens? I've seen him do it. See, he gets the wave up and the wave starts to fall down, and when you're doing VR, he has to make a spot for that helmet to go down the middle, but still keep the wave. So it's just a task. But,
it's important. It's very important how well your hair looks. When you're in VR.
Zarin knows all about this, yes. I've seen him in his videos. That's the one thing I know about you, brother, is I know that you've got that cool long hair. I know that you're a rock star, and I know that you're, I know you're loving those Leap Motion quite a bit. I've always seen you play those.
Yeah, I love that stuff.
One thing I saw just the other day is I'm actually, today I was playing it. Hopefully I have a video out soon. I was playing Blocks, right? For the first time. It came out months ago. I know you played Blocks. I know GameHard played Blocks. Do you remember that one? You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I fell over just perfect.
I watched your video there.
Yeah.
That's a fun little game right there. But yeah, I've noticed a lot of these games that whether I know about them or not, I'll go to look on YouTube to find somebody who's played them. And it's just very odd, Back in the day, before I ever knew, I would always find Greg and Immersive Gamer, and before I knew talk to these guys, and I always see your videos too, man. Just even yesterday, I'm looking stuff up, and boom, played by Zarin. It's like, okay.
But Leap Motion, when it first came out, I was looking on YouTube for Leap Motion videos, and I couldn't find very many. And I was going, but there's all these great demos. I was playing Weightless and going, this is nuts. Why is this not, on the news? And that's probably why I started my channel, because there wasn't much Leap Motion stuff out there, and it was getting knocked. Everybody that got Leap Motion said it was shit, and they didn't really beat about the bush about saying that, and you going, it's attached to a development kit. What bit don't you understand?
Right. And I thought it was amazing. The first time I used it, I thought the technology was amazing. I knew it had its shortfalls, but it's only ever gotten better in my so. Yeah,
I actually thought they were going to incorporate it into the CV1. I thought maybe they were going to have like a basic,
So did I.
And then when everything was being bought, I think they did buy Late Motion. They bought Magic.
Nimble.
Yeah, and it disappeared. You're going, where did it go? Because it
Well,
looked amazing, you know.
To be honest, I think what's happened with Nimble is, you know how you've got the finger tracking in the touch, so you could effectively ping a ping pong ball on a table with your finger, and it will react to your finger. I think maybe that's I don't know, but I think that's maybe the first sort of iteration of Nimble. I was expecting a more full-on hands in front of your face experience with it, but I think that's maybe what the
I would say we will probably see the full-on hands with Nimble tracking when we get to CV2.
Oh yeah. Oh, by that time, come on, you've got to. You really
Hey,
have to at that point.
Game Hard's with us.
Woo! Hey, the man you all been waiting for has finally arrived.
Good looking.
Oh, looks like you just got back from a date.
Yeah, you know. Them. Hold on, let me just.
He's lost his train of thought.
All right.
I had the video running in the background, you know. I was watching all of you fuckers, you know, so I thought, oh man, I need to jump on this shit and save all your sorry asses. So here I am, guys.
I see you're sporting Chi-Town up there on the old head. Where'd you get that, buddy?
Chicago all the way. This is actually from, I stole this shit from my ex-girlfriend. She actually did visit Chicago, so yeah, this is only all she left me with, you know, after she left, so.
Oh, there you go, buddy.
So yeah, hey, I just want to say, hello to Zarin, you know, my boy. Much love, respect. It's great to have you in the call. So yeah, I can't wait to talk to you, man.
Thanks, my man. I've been a huge fan. You know, one of them lurkers that goes, this guy's got something special. You know,
something.
Even you were cooking the other day, and I was like, you know, I was going, this isn't VR. Why am I watching this? It was amazing. It was amazing. And then I went and watched Floyd. The Keith Floyd cook. He was in Norway, and
precisely
inspiring. Really, it's a lovely to take a wee break when you're waiting on your CV1, where your ideas are just brilliant. Love it. More.
Thank you, man. No, I definitely did go check up that Lloyd guy you were talking about, you know, and I went over and just looked at some of the videos, and I don't know what came over me, man. I guess it's the waiting time, you know. It's killing me, man. I want to play with, I want to jump in VR, you know, play with my new headset and stuff like that. And you know, I've been with this stuff. I've been doing this since DK1. You know, I got my DK1 right here, actually. Like you all can see, I'm pretty sure you can see it in the video. So yeah, I've been playing with the DK1 since that. So I can't wait for the new headsets.
Oh. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Looks awesome. See, I never had that awesome DK1 brick. Everybody, you know, that was cool.
Somewhere.
It's horrible.
You didn't have one, Caleb, no?
Look at it.
No, I didn't. I was actually, I can honestly tell you, my buddy Jason Buxis, Lincoln, Nebraska, good old times. He was sending me a message and he was like, check this out. This is up, you know, I always talked about wanting to play in VR. I always wanted to talk about making movies from a first-person perspective. And he said, hey, here's a DK1. You can get it on Kickstarter. And I said, I don't really know what this is. You know, it looks like it could be cool, but you have to get it like in a year. Oh, like a year from now, I get it. You know,
and don't we all wish we would have got it?
Yes.
On Kickstarter?
Oh yeah. And honestly, at the time, I remember it was within a few $100s at the time of whether I wanted to do it or not, and I decided not to. And then, hey, what would that have hurt me? It would have hurt me, you know, a couple pizzas, a LAN party. I mean, who knows? It's just, it's one of those things. You can't change the past now. All I know is that in the future, when I have that gut feeling of getting something that, you know, you grew up wanting and it's there available and you can back it, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, especially if it's a company that I really do feel it could do something well, and they have. So, yeah, it looks like a UKRifter's joined in the chat. We also wanted somebody to say their name out loud, but I can't pronounce it. It's too difficult of a name.
Say my name. Say my name.
It's too difficult of a name. I don't know how to say those kind of names.
What name? Hold on. Where is it?
No, I don't know how to say it. It's too loud. It's too weird. It's foreigner names. I'm sorry. I can't.
Let's have a look. See what kind of weird names.
Oh, it says say yamt. Is that it?
Yep.
Yamt out loud. Yamt. Hype.
That's what I wrote. That's what I wrote.
And one of them says, "Say Tammy." I can read that one. Hey Tammy.
Yes,
so, guys, what you all drinking tonight?
Yeah, no, see, and just by the way, I'm drinking Angry Orchard, buddy. Angry Orchard. Well, yeah, what's Zarin drinking?
Asahi.
He's got the fancy beer.
Yeah, we got Rolling Rock right there. Nice stuff.
Always
I
got
still
the
got this
rolling
bullshit, drinking this nonsense elk schnapp, Norwegian bullshit. So.
the elk piss in the
I'm
bullet.
on the
Elk
whiskey.
piss, right? You got the
Yeah,
whiskey.
yeah, yeah. That's basically what it tastes like.
Okay, so I think I'm doing the manliest thing here out of all of us. I got Summer Honey. That's right. It's an apple cider.
Yeah, but you still got the most girliest voice, though.
Summer Honey, that sounds like a pole dance.
I was going to say, that sounds like a stripper name.
Yep.
So,
It's a manly
all
thing.
right.
Okay,
man,
yeah, let's go back to some things. Before we jump on that whole gamut of topics, I did want to, since we briefly mentioned the Leap and everybody buying it out, OSVR, because people were even talking in the chat about it. I think OSVR is the company that did buy out the Leap as far as being able to use their technology within their brand.
Yeah, they're going to have a custom faceplate that you can actually put right on the front of the OSVR that has the Leap integrated.
Right. Which seems so sweet to me because I really like VR and I like using the Leap, so I think that's going to be something that I'm going to have to want as well. I'm going to have to want.
We've talked about it the last couple of weeks, but I mean, I know a lot of us believe in the OSVR. I mean, we really do believe that OSVR is that headset, man. I mean, it is the headset that can literally bridge that gap. And I'm very excited. I should be getting one here pretty soon.
Yeah, same with myself.
Sure, man. What up, Dennis Richard?
Yeah,
I've been
Dennis.
following you for so long. What's
Tron
up,
guy.
Dennis?
Always good to see you, Tron guy. As far as what you just said though, I mean, about OSVR being successful, Chris UKRifter, he said it last week a bunch too, and I really do agree with him. If we should all be supporting them because they are open source VR. They are trying to give all the information to everybody, so everybody can work with them, and that is basically what Ron said earlier. We want one system, we want one Unity ecosystem. I'm not saying it has to be that company, but a company that's doing that kind of stuff, I do want to support that as well. So
Yeah, well,
I really do hope the best for them.
One of the sort of most poignant things for me is the fact that it's an upgradable headset. And it's not that you need to go and buy another headset down the line. If you want to put in a better resolution screen, as they become available from OSVR, you just buy your new front panel and click it in.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
well, and it keeps to the true nature of how all of this started. I mean, it was a hacker kit, guys. So OSVR or Razer, I'm sorry, because Razer is who actually produces the Hacker Dev Kit 1.4. OSVR is the software side.
Right.
But Razer putting this out is kind of keeping it true, man. They're keeping it old school in the fact that, like Greg said, when a new component comes out, if you had built your own HMD years ago before, Palmer and Oculus kickstarted everything, what would you have done? You'd have gone out and bought another screen, and you'd have got another controller. You just slapped it in there, and bam, upgrade done. So making it modular.
Upgrades are what PC gamers are used to. Just in the sense of upgrading your PC, you're used to that. You're used to your PC developing at your own pace, your financial pace, what you can afford, and then you can take small steps, big steps, and play it however you want. And to be able to do that with your HMD it's a really fantastic idea.
Yep. I agree, man. I was just looking at it right now on the side, and from the last time I looked at it, they've even updated, so it's constantly being updated. Yes. And here we have him. Finally, the wave is done.
Hey, you want that, guys?
Hair sprayed and all. Looking good, buddy. Looking good.
All right. So, should we give a heads up? It's about to get really, really boring up in this joint now. Wayne is with us, at least. Here we go. Boom.
Gamer entries here. We're done.
Oh, my God. Oh,
Lord.
Oh, my. Wayne's on
passing out by the end of the podcast again. Straight up.
Yeah, I'll be singing to you guys to sleep. Don't worry about that.
Apologies in advance.
All right. Well, now that we're in full attendance here, so we've had a lot of interesting news in the last couple of days, and I think the biggest thing, and I think the thing we'll probably spend the most time talking about tonight is, hey guys, it shipped. It's happening. It really has. People have actually, as of today, started getting tracking numbers. But, yeah.
And man, do I envy those guys that were, on it early, and the rifts are already underway. I envy these guys, man. Damn. My order just says, to be announced. God dang it.
But, I mean, there it is. I mean, we had this come out yesterday. Brendan Arib tweeted out, the first Oculus Rift is shipped. Deliveries begin 328. So that answered another huge question that wasn't burning in everybody's mind is are we going to get them on the 28th? Are they going to ship them on the 28th? What the hell?
The only people that was wondering that was you, because you're the only one that got a 28th due date. All right, buddy.
No, I'm not. No. Technically, Chris, who is not with us tonight, but he's with us in the chat. Technically, Chris and I both had a photo finish. We were both at 5 minutes exactly.
Good for you guys, man. That is probably the best that I know of anybody else doing, actually.
That does bring up another sticky topic with all of this, though. There have been a lot of data crunchers out there on Reddit over the last couple of days doing surveys, trying to, make some sense. We've all been through this with DK1, DK2. We had the tracker spreadsheet and, everybody trying to kind of make sense of everything. But one of the surveys that actually got about 1,600 entrants into the survey has kind of revealed that none of them have shipped to the UK. So it's all U.S. orders, U.S. pre-orders, and Kickstarter backers here in the U.S.
Fair, that's not really all that surprising, I suppose. I don't know. It may be just easier for them to get the first shipments out and get people using them, and especially, I suppose, YouTubers that get them within 2 days of shipping instead of shipping a load to the UK and it maybe takes a week for them to land,
I'm not going to fucking lie, man.
They're going to get exposure quicker.
I'm really disappointed that I fucking missed it. I was there, card in my hand, computer loaded up, 2 fucking web pages open.
Yep, I was with you.
I think we were all on the same Skype call.
Yeah, we were all talking. I mean, I spent there 30 minutes waiting, 30 minutes trying to get my stuff to work. It didn't go until at least almost 30 minutes in, and I think it was maybe you that sat there and said, "Hey, it worked, Caleb," and I turned around and said, "Let me try," and it finally worked, and it was just I was kind of sad by that point. I was just as pathetic as it sounds.
Man. Really disappointed. I was gutted, man. I was fucking gutted.
I'm actually curious to hear how many people that are actually in the chat as of now. How many of you guys have, ordered either the Rift or the Vive? Type 1 for the Rift and type 2 for the HTC Vive, so we can get a little, feel of what's going on out there, man.
What a fucking pro, eh? Game hard fucking pro, ain't you, mate? I love you.
No, you don't. You fucking hate me, man. What's this?
Don't tell them. Don't tell these guys that, man. Do you know what I mean?
They already know, bro.
They're supposed to think I like you, though.
Yeah. It goes both ways, man. I like you too, bro.
Anyway.
Love you guys.
Look at these
You
guys
guys are
go.
rude as fuck, man.
Boy, they are, man.
Why haven't you introduced us, man? We've got Zarin in the house. Zarin, they were too rude to introduce you, man. So I'll introduce myself. What are you saying, man?
That's what happens when you come late to the party, bro.
Hey, man. If there's gonna be one day you can be late, it's when the clocks go back. So if you turn up to work, you know what I'm saying? Today's the day you'll be late, man. Today's the day you'll be late.
It's legit.
But yeah, nice to see you on the show, Zarin, mate. I see you a lot in the comments. Yeah, really good to actually see you. And yeah, thanks for coming on, man. Really appreciate that.
No problem at all. My pleasure. You guys are just like fucking nailed it. It's like meant to be, It really is. I mean, you've all got, each one just perfect, brilliant content, And I wish as well when this thing snowballs to the bottom of the mountain and you've all made it in your gold mansions and crystal.
Oh yes, yes. Our gold mansions. Yes.
It would be nice one day, but I think what's that Eye of the Tiger song, man? Do you know what I mean? Like you got to be in it for the glory, or you don't trade your passion for glory. That's the line.
That's the one. Yeah,
man.
Right. Yeah, keep it real. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
man, I mean, I'm still dreaming about that silver button. I'm still dreaming about it. Whether I will reach it or not, I mean, I'm not sure, but I'm still dreaming about it. So I really do hope.
Is it? That's a million watt.
No, that's the diamond. That's the diamond. It's only 100K. 100,000.
100,000. Yeah.
Right.
Which is a lot. Still though.
You can do it.
But hey, man, a guy can dream, right?
You'll be there by like next Tuesday.
Yeah, thanks, Don. I wish you were right on that, man.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man can dream.
A man can dream. He sure can.
Aim high, man. Aim high. Why not?
Yeah. Aim high, aim high, shoot low. That's what they say.
Yeah. No. You know what else they say? They say gorgeous hair is the best revenge. Right, Wayne? Huh? Right, Wayne?
Yeah.
Right?
Push Rimmer Dev is saying limos and trophy wives as well. So you know.
What's up with these fucking boy band boys, man? What's up with that? Fuck
dude. Yeah, this is all right, man. Do you know what I mean? This is it. You know, I could have come on, but you know these go up on YouTube afterwards. So you look back on them in 10 years' time and go, you know what? I look like a right dickhead. You know what I mean?
Thanks for making me feel like.
Yeah, I was gonna say. You know, I threw on my best shitty T-shirt, and you know.
That's what makes us different, you know. I'm all about spreading the love, you know. Spreading the love, not hate, man.
Nah, I'll fucking rate you highly, mate. I really do. You're top bloke. Definitely.
Top bloke.
Toppest of blokes. Absolutely.
You said bloke and top. Stuff.
Anyway, let's get back on track, man. Don, you got the agenda sheet for today, right?
Yeah, I've posted it actually here in the chat. We were actually kind of starting on the first and, you know, kind of main topic that I think that will probably get rehashed over the night is obviously, it's here, guys. It's here. The Rifts have shipped. So soon, very soon. Some of us will have our Rifts and we'll, you know, start that journey.
Don, what do you think about the box that comes shipping in?
You know, I'm actually happy with it. You know, we've discussed this in the past, though. I really was hoping for that Pelican-style case when Palmer said, "Hey, you guys are all getting a nice case with it." Let's face it, it's a retail box.
Yeah.
It's a corrugated cardboard box with some nice laminate over it, and it's probably going to be a little sturdier. But in essence, it's still a retail box.
It looks very Apple.
It does, actually. As somebody who orders and sells Apple for a living, it looks very Apple.
If you want your own hard case, Monoprice. Monoprice has great cases. No sponsorship here. I just think that they're awesome because they're really good and they're cheap. I got this one for like $15, free shipping.
But what can you actually fit in that little box, though?
I'm glad that you asked.
Pack of crisps, chocolate bar.
I'm glad that you asked. Hold on, let me get this.
Show us, man. Show us.
All right, I can fit headphones, right?
Headphones? I mean, you mean earbuds? Earbuds?
Wait,
earbuds?
There's more. I can fit a Gear VR.
Oh, yes, he's got his Gear VR.
Cool. I bought it used. I bought it used on online because, hey, why buy one brand new when you could save money, right?
Hell
and
yeah!
I'm all about the saving money. So it's got one little tiny nick on the front. You can kind of see it. It's not a big deal because that thing comes off, right?
Well, and the funny thing is, Caleb, I can tell you from experience, you will never have that on.
You don't even use that.
Caleb, please strap that on now without the faceplate on. I want to see those big eyes.
I gotta ask, and I think you told me. So you said you're going to be using an S6 or an S5?
Does that work?
That's awesome.
I love that guy, man.
I hope it works. No, it's super light. It's super light. It's not as actually fancy as the developer version because I've gotten to try Dawn's before several times, and Dawn's is just it's really comfy. I mean, this one's extremely light and great too. It's just it doesn't have that same kind of top that Dawn's does. You know?
They do. They feel a little different. Because I've got both the consumer Gear VR, which unfortunately I don't have a phone that I can use it with, and then I've got the Innovator Edition, and I actually prefer the Innovator Edition.
Yeah, they're both not, like I said, I kind of would have to try them both to see what is exactly the difference. I mean, I guess the trackpad's differently on this one, right?
And I think when you tried mine, I don't know because I can't remember. I haven't opened the box in a while since I don't have a phone for it, but the Innovator Edition actually came with multiple facial interfaces similar to what the Oculus is going to have. So you actually I wouldn't call it facial interfaces. I just call it Velcroable foam. But one of them actually goes all the way over the bridge of the nose. The other one stops at the cheeks. So when you used mine, we had the full facial interface.
Feels nice. And
it feels very comfortable.
Yeah, I did get some covers for mine, so hopefully I'll get those soon enough, and that will solve the problem. Because I mean, it's a clearer picture on that right there. All of a sudden, you're going from the DK2, which is 1080p, and then you're jumping into that, which is 2K, and it feels. You can obviously tell it feels nicer. Granted, the fidelity's not there. If you look around, like for example, in alt space, they've got the same terrain, but there's no flames, there's no fire, the water's not doing the same things because the phone can't handle it. But it's clearer. It's a clearer picture. Granted, I put my DK2 on, and my DK2 is so much more comfortable. It's so much more comfortable to wear that. And lastly, real quick though, this also fits in the case too. I got one.
Nice.
Yeah, nice.
Got it. Got this also on sale. These are normally like $50. I got it for $25 on eBay. So and it looks like it's brand new. So it was just an unopened package that somebody took back and dropped off, and it's kind of how I always get my deals. Pretty much I spend half as much money and try to get twice as much. It's buy shit used.
So kids, here's what Caleb's saying is if you look, you'll find a good deal.
Yeah. You just, I mean, on all this stuff, people. I mean, one thing, because I don't think we'd mentioned on last podcast, and I'm going to take the stage just for a quick moment. I got funded on a GoFundMe project. Hey. I didn't really try to ask for it. I tried to do it somewhat under the radar to not be that guy. But then, of course, Wayne jumped on and made a little video and helped me out there. And of course, people in the community very quickly jumped on there and got my CV1 for me. Which also helped me get the Gear VR. So I would not have this Gear VR. I would not have the CV1 if it weren't for the viewers of the channel that watched it. And one other little quick disclaimer, yes, I work and I do all kinds of things. I have several bills that I pay. It's just normal life, and I continue to do those things. I don't have any family or any parents that pay for anything of mine. I wish I did. I wish I had my sugar mama, wife. That sounds really weird. I wish I had that free stuff. I don't. Anyways, I'm very lucky to have the very nice support that I do. But yeah, as far as talking about that stuff, now that I do have these things, we're going to constantly be trying to make a lot of Gear VR content. And Don, since you know the most about it, I'm going to be coming to you a lot with questions, I'm sure.
I got your bag, dude. I got your bag.
Good. Because I think that the Gear VR is really, I mean, as much as we're all talking about these consoles, as much as the Vive is great with room, and that's really not hitting the everyday user yet. Because the everyday user doesn't know how to work in room scale. They don't know how to put those things on and feel natural in those worlds. They're going to want to try it. But the everyday user can throw on a Gear VR or a cardboard and instantly be jumped in. And the difference between cardboard and Gear VR is so.
It is. It's night and day. I mean, as the only one of us here who's really spent a lot of time with the Gear VR, it is a totally different thing. Okay, I mean, it is VR, but it's not the fidelity that you're going to get with the CV1 or the Vive or even sometimes the DK2. I mean, those games, even though they're lower resolution, they're fuller games. But where it really shines is, for me at least, is media viewing. Watching a movie on the damn thing is phenomenal, and that kind of segues a little bit into an article I wrote this week, basically talking about Hulu. And Hulu has now actually appeared on the Gear VR. So basically now you not only have the ability to watch movies through Oculus Video, you've actually got your Netflix streaming, and now Hulu. Well, what Hulu did to set themselves apart is they actually incorporated 360 video content into Hulu.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. So basically, Hulu launched their app this week with about 30 conglomerated 360 titles from some of the bigger producers like Nat Geo, like Showtime, like Discovery. And they also went out and created their own 360 app. So basically, they are going to start producing in-house 360 content through Hulu directly. Another huge thing about this is in order to access the 360 content with Hulu, no subscription required right now. So, I mean, literally, if you have a Gear VR, you can go into the store, you can download the Hulu app, and there you go. If you are a Hulu Plus member, you can watch TV right there in your Gear VR, man. Binge watch the latest, greatest episodes of your favorite show. So we've got movies, we've got TV, we've got games. It's really, to me, kind of bringing it all home.
Right, and I want to jump on that real fast because you're talking about TV, and if anybody's thinking about this, if you've watched movies, TV in your DK2, it's kind of strainful on the eyes. I know even if you're sitting in a theater, it looks nice, but it still can be straining on the eyes. The Gear VR is at that resolution where you can enjoy TV.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Enjoy watching a show. I very briefly looked at it yesterday for the first time. Well, other than Don, you've shown me things before, but I very briefly sat in the main movie theater and I kind of just looked and just tried to decide, could I actually watch a movie in this? And very quickly I decided, yeah, I could. My eyes could relax. It was far enough away in my perception that I felt like I was looking at a screen in the distance, and I felt like I could see all the clarity just fine, even from then. So it really does seem like they've got a device at this point that's workable and watchable, so it's only going to get better from this point forward.
I've never watched a full movie in my DK2, but I've watched several full movies in my Gear VR.
I actually have watched the full movie in the DK2. I sat and watched the Yeah, what was it? Some crazy Street Fighter movie in the VR desktop home cinema. No, it was like a fan-made Street Fighter 2 movie. I can't remember the name of it.
That made it to Netflix. That thing.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, I saw it.
It was actually better than all the high-budget Street Fighter movies that ever came out.
Just a quick question regarding that Hulu. Is the actual application, does the site host any 3D content, as in like 3D films, stereo side-by-side content you can view?
Currently, I don't think so. What they have is their 360 content that they're rolling out with this. I'm not a Hulu subscriber. I don't use Hulu on the PC side. Now, I know Netflix has some 3D content, and they also have an app on Gear VR, and you can watch that 3D content through the app. As far as Hulu, it wouldn't surprise me if they had 3D content, but I've got to kind of put a pin in that one and get back to you.
Yeah, no worries.
So,
okay,
and real quick, I want to chime in because I'm reading the chat here, and I want to congratulate the dev for Push for Immer. Looks like he has been greenlit. Fantastic, man. I know we had him on the podcast a while back. So
well done, Gary, mate.
Congratulations, Gary.
I want to bring Zarin a little bit in the call as well. So Zarin, my boy, where do you see yourself heading when it comes to the different kind of headsets? Are you going to go for the Rift, or do you want go for the HTC Vive? I mean, what's your thoughts around that?
I've ordered the CV1 straight away. I kind of can't not, if you know what I mean, with DK1, and then I had nerves with the DK2, like something similar to this, And yesterday I ordered 2 PSVRs, one for my son for Christmas and one for myself just to see, because I got rid of my GTX 770 and I accidentally bought a PS4 because I wanted to play Fallout 4 just so much, so I had to. So now I have a PS4 and I've ordered the PSVR, and I was sort of lagged behind on following it, because I think they've done a bit of a coup, I think, because the place game in where I ordered it sold out. I think I got the last 2, or there was only like 3 left. I think they were getting 8,000, I think. So go on, and I think it's the best-selling thing on Amazon at the minute as well. So
and if you already own, if you already own a PlayStation 4, it's not expensive in comparison to the rest of the headsets. So yeah, man, like fair play.
Will the VRSpies have to? Somebody will have to buy one.
I would like to say, it sure makes you, qualified for a year of the dad, man. The fact that you bought a, PlayStation VR for your son like that, you ordered 2 PSVR, that's
never
nuts,
gonna forget that.
I mean,
never gonna forget that.
So many kids don't even know what it is, and your son's gonna be like, "Yeah, and my dad makes videos doing that stuff." And
that's so cool,
my dad's like,
I mean, and really, I'm sorry, but all I'm thinking about right now is, because I've just been loving this idea, is that you and your son are going to be able to connect on a whole different level. I mean, you can sit side by side and do so many things, and yeah, obviously there's good things in life, camping, wonderful, but man, you can go do all kinds of things with him now in VR, and we can actually hang out with you. So
it's just,
and I'm definitely up for adoption, man, Zarin. So if you ever need a son, just hit me up.
Anytime.
Yeah, man, fair play.
But I remember just while Gamehard was saying there, you were talking before about emotional games and things like that. I remember listening to your Yana one, Gamehard, and blew me away. I actually took it to work and listened to it without VR, without anything, and it was really moving. It was really and I'd played Yana before, so I didn't, I knew where you were when the sun and the moon was coming up and you were talking about these things and opening up.
Yeah.
That was really, really amazing, because it's the kind of thing you wouldn't do unless you were in VR, unless you felt free, and it's like, as I say, it's something to do. I think we're all getting our third eye squeegeed, I think we're on the precipice of something really special, and I don't think it's
really moving, man.
Caught on yet, I think
Yeah,
So
I think I definitely think you are right on the money there. You know, because when you're in an experience like Yana, you know, you're basically just stuck on this beach, you know, and you can see the moon and the stars, and you just feel I mean, you just get sucked into this moment, you know, and you just start to realize certain things, you know. So it was a proper hard video to make, but you know, I'm all about sharing, you know, and I know people are going through a lot of difficult stuff these days, and I mean, we all, I'm pretty sure all of the bros basically have, you know, experienced harsh times in life.
Yeah.
I'm no different from all the other guys out there. So
that was
but
crazy.
I thank you, man. I thank you.
Yeah, that was
no problem. No problem at all.
Nice one for bringing that up. I actually like with that one when I was watching it, man. I was watching it in the bath and like, I actually shed a tear through the game hard, man. Definitely like touching moments on that one. Big.
You did a really good one as well with your you were on the beach and you're talking about your bro and you were drinking vodka on the beach as well. It was very good too.
Yeah. Because it brought me there, man. I went in when I go into them videos. I don't even think about anything. Do you know what I mean? I don't have anything scripted. I just go in there. And then I don't script anything. It is what it is, man. Do you know what I mean? And actually just being on the beach there just made, you know, it is what it is. It's just the moment. It's captured the moment, man. So hit that record button and just fucking talk.
Absolutely. And it's just like Wayne is describing now, you know. It's just real, you know. It comes from the heart, you know. It's non-scripted. We doesn't have anything planned. We speak from from the heart, you know. And just like Wayne said there, man, it's what you get from watching all the bros, you know, you get the freaking truth, man, and that's what it's all about, you know. We don't fuck around, basically.
Yeah,
damn straight.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. I mean, I think I actually own a game VR after watching, you know, VR Gamer dude. I watch your videos and I think you know, but I don't own one, you know. But it's fascinating, you know, and I'm not going to have a Vive, so it's going to be fascinating to watch, you know, all your different takes on it. You know, it's. You know, there's so much. There's a wee lull there not that long ago where there was hardly any content. But you guys, I was going, you know, there is content. Go and play some of your old games again. You know, some of them are just.
VorpX, man.
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna transition to is VorpX, man. And who knows more about VorpX than our own IG83.
So yeah, just like Push for Immer said now in the chat, actually, that IG83 is good with scripts, you know, and he sure is good with scripts when it comes to VorpX. He's the man to talk to, for sure.
What was it that happened with VorpX this week, Wayne?
Oh, massive news. Absolutely massive news, man. We got early access to user-created profiles, and fuck me, it's so easy just to set something up. You can use all of the existing ones. All you need to do, a little bit of research. Which DX version does the game run on? What's the game engine? And once you've got something like that, look for a similar profile. You can clone the profile, rename it, and then boot your game up and just see. Do you know what I mean? So just trial and error that shit. And man, easy peasy. I've got so many games to record now, because you can just have all these unlimited ones before, whereas you know the only way of getting games to work was by renaming stuff, you know, like renaming the EXE. Yeah. Fingers crossed, please hook, and then for some unknown reason it wouldn't, or it would, and if it did, you know, great. But now I can revisit all of those ones in the potential bin and rename them again, and like now I'm unlocking games that were locked before, you know, like it's just crazy. So many games that are like just available now. Just if you just have to find out which engine it runs on, and then you're good to go. It's crazy. I mean, you're gonna have ones that don't work, but I've got geometry in so many games in the last 3 days, honestly.
I gotta say, and I've got it going on the screen right here, but you did a hell of a good tutorial on how to do that.
Thank you so much. And to be honest, I actually got contacted by Ralph, you know, the gentleman who gave us this software, like early. I mean, we paid for the original one. Don't get me wrong. We paid for keys, but he gave us an early version of it.
Keys. Yes, we all.
Can I just skip in real quick? Because I really want to just let it out there, because I mean, what I think Wayne is doing here, and I'm speaking from the heart now, he's a fucking decent guy when it comes to stuff like that, because he got plans, you know, he want to upload profiles, you know, on the VRSpies.com page, all done, so you can just basically copy these settings, and walla bang, walla bing, you're gonna get the best settings there is. And as he just is about to explain, Ralph actually want to do a little collab with Wayne because he's skilled at what he do. And Ralph actually offered, I want to pay for your services, Wayne. But Wayne, as a decent guy he was like, no, I don't want his money, man. I'm doing this because I'm passionate about what I'm doing, and I think that deserves a shout out. So that's Wayne for you all there. So yeah.
There you go.
Thanks, man.
And talking to that though, real quick. Yes, absolutely. Nobody's trying to get things like that. But having said that, I completely. Not only is Wayne top bloke, Game Hard is great for saying that. But if Wayne does get paid to do these things, or if let's say he comes with a deal with Ralph, that's exactly what this is for. I mean, being able to jump on and do what you love, being able to promote things that you love in free will, and then having that company come contact you and tell you, hey, we like what you're doing. What you're doing is helping us. You've not only created many sales for us, but we'd like to pay you to then do some specific work for us. I think that's all of them the good vibes to you. I hope that happens. I want that to happen for you. You deserve it. And anybody that's even watching this podcast, anybody that wants to get involved in anything in VR, the industry is brand new right now, so this is the best time to get involved in it. But Wayne is just going to, show us by, example, the best way to kind of do that stuff. But like you said, you're a great guy to do tutorials. People love watching your stuff. You're very informative and just very easy to watch because you're a nice guy. So I don't know. I do think that I hope that not only good things come from that. I hope that you get I hope you get paid in some way, shape, or form for that, and I hope more good things come to you because of that. So.
And surely it will, because everything you put out in life, comes back to you,
That's right.
Whatever you seed, you harvest next year.
And see, I was like the dick when I was a kid, so all these bad things keep happening to me. It's
yeah, what the fuck do you think I'm about to be fucking homeless, Greg? I mean, Caleb. I was a douche, and now I have to pay for it.
You're right.
I don't recommend it at all.
And I am just joking, though. I was a nice little kid. My brother was the bad kid. Everybody knows that. Okay, everybody knows that in my family.
Oh man.
No.
But yeah, one of the things that I did want to touch on as well. I mean, so yeah, you may be seeing some official VorpX content come in. From myself on that channel. I don't really want to take. He has offered like monetary stuff. He's like, look, man, I might not be happy with what you're doing, so I might nitpick. So I'd rather pay you so you get it right on my terms. And the thing is, I don't really want paying for it. Not just because.
Hey, don't say anything right now. You just leave it open to see what happens.
Yeah. I mean, I'll see what happens.
I want you to become a millionaire, all right? And you and Ralph together can own the VR world. Just stop. Don't hold yourself back.
Yeah. Maybe. But
know what's gonna happen.
I just want to do the right thing, and I want to get everyone to get the best experience, man. I want people. Some people, even myself, when I first tried VorpX, I was like, you know what? This is not for me. This shit's wank. I'd rather try some native stuff. But after revisiting it, after I became accustomed to the native shit that was out there, I actually revisited it and spent a little bit of time. I thought, you know what, I didn't really invest a lot of time. I just started it, and it didn't really do anything that I wanted. So I revisited it, and I spent a little bit of time to try, and because I knew what native was like, I tried to tweak it as close as possible to native. And then I just started to get so much enjoyment out of revisiting these old games. And you can, if you spend the time, get them to feel very close to native. I mean, you won't have decoupled head. That's like next level shit, which maybe one day we'll reach. But other than that, you can get true presence from fucking VorpX. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
So and if anybody out there, want to, help a brother out, just go check out my GoFundMe page so I can get hold of some cyanide, so I can just end it quickly and just don't have to suffer anymore.
Luckily, as you've already said, you don't get to have a GoFundMe, so no cyanide for you. Only love.
Yeah, that's what sucks about it, They don't even want to help me out. It's bullshit.
Yeah, even the company said nope.
Sorry, nope. You're gonna struggle a little bit more, son.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, what did we have, Dawn? You're the one that was kind of keeping the agenda here. Did we touch on all the main points on the agenda today? Because you want to leave it open for maybe.
It's never really an agenda, guys.
Of course. I just want to make sure I didn't forget anything.
Well, I mean, we had some other big things come down this week. I know one thing Greg was really excited about was the virtual desktop 1.0.
Yes.
So you want to fill us in a little bit about that, Greg?
Well, Virtual Desktop is going to be available on Steam. I've talked about this a few times. It's actually slipped a couple of days over the past few weeks. It's now going to be the 28th, so it's the same as Oculus's launch. I actually do have a key for it. I've actually got the Steam version of Virtual Desktop at the moment. And I just checked out briefly today. It seems to be working beautifully. One thing I did notice was on the older versions where you were in the virtual theatre, so the sort of cinema theatre room, you got a little bit of black smearing in there, and that has completely vanished. Head tracking seems to, not that there was ever judder, but it just seems to be a little bit smoother. It's very, very nice. Also, motion controller support is on the way. I actually thought that was going to be available when it launched on Steam, but apparently, speaking to the dev today, it's coming a little bit down the way. He's going to be trying to implement where you can touch your desktop icons and stuff, but he's still got work to do there. Also, he did clarify not only that will it work on Steam, it will have support for the latest Oculus runtime when Oculus launches as well. So
That's
yeah,
fantastic
good,
news.
mate. It does look good, and the fact that it can run shit in 3D as well, like it's it's awesome. It's
yeah.
awesome.
I mean, you can watch your 3D movies, you can play your 2D games, you can
3D
boot
porn.
straight.
3D
Yes,
porn.
3D porn, yes.
Straight from a virtual desktop 3D environment into a virtual VR game and back to a virtual desktop.
Back to VR gaming. Yes.
Yeah, it also has multi-monitor support, so if you have 3 screens, you can see all 3 screens in your virtual environment and work 3 screens at a time, which is really cool.
Yeah, man. Oi, man. Alright, okay, I'm going to bring something up now because I was fucking amazed by it. Greg sent me a video earlier to my Skype, and it was like some Chinese-looking fella and his mates in the Vive, and they were doing some Tron-looking shit, but with swords.
Yeah,
it blew my mind. It
raw
blew my
data.
mind.
Raw data.
Yeah, raw data. Greg, man, talk about it. Talk about it, bro.
I got that coming up here. So.
Raw Data is it's a motion controlled game, and basically the premise is you're in some sort of crazy sci-fi building, and there's sort of I think defense droids or something, and it all goes tits up, and the defense droids just turn into lunatics and start attacking, and basically you're in there with lightsabers and guns and trying to smash these droids up, and I think you can actually play multiplayer against each other and have lightsaber battles like what we're seeing going on there. So, like myself and you, Wayne, could be dueling it out with lightsabers.
But you could pass me the weapon, and I see them taking weapons out of people's hands and shit, and disarming people. Like, it was fucking next level. I don't know if that geezer had a genetic advantage because he was Chinese, but he was smashed everyone.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he was dominating.
Yeah, he fucking dealt everyone. It was sick.
Yeah, but they were even doing like slow-mo throws. So the guy was saying, throw me a lightsaber, and he'd literally throw the lightsaber out his hand in slow time. And this thing, he'd just grab it out the air and it comes to life again.
Yeah, it looked mental. It looked fucking mental. I can imagine that would be so fun. Do you know what I mean? Like, just getting us in. Do you know what I mean? Have tournaments, man. Have like fucking... We'll all go in for a tournament, have like 3-on-3, do you know what I mean? Just going mental in a fucking tournament.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm down for that. I'm so down for that. Yeah. Room scale, that shit. Fuck it. Definitely.
Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Could you imagine if they got that to the stage where it was sort of medium-sized arenas where maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 blokes running around in their room scale smashing with lightsabers? You know, all battling each other, a big mass battle.
Get that going on with some shit like STEM and Omni and fucking have an open world game, do you know what I mean? Get your open world flex going on, just fucking Skyrim that shit. Skyrim but online. Fuck. Mental. That's the future, man. Sort out online. Sort out
crazy.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely crazy stuff.
And he had guns, he had fucking guns as well. Yeah, that was so good. Yeah, impressive stuff that is, and it You know, I don't want to play a job simulator. I want to fucking chop people. I want to chop people
I
with a fucking.
I want to chop people. That's awesome.
Yeah, but
No, but it's true though. It is, and I got to speak to what Wayne's talking about. I don't want to play these demo type games, man. I want to.
no,
I want my Desert Eagles, dude. I want my. You know, I don't know.
Maybe I can.
Don't get me started.
I think I can see the point for the demo style games with consumer launch, because obviously us being veterans of VR now, and we've got 3 years of VR legs. When we first started out with demos, and they slowly acclimatized us to the point where we're running about with joypads and no issues.
Yeah.
But for the new users, they're going to need these demos to easily, gradually bring them in.
And even inspire people, man. I mean, like, people might see Job Simulator, and as a developer think, you know what? And then take an element from it and incorporate it into something else. And, like, you know, even things that have got good mechanics, like, you can take from that and build on it, you know. So, like, anything, it might not be the perfect gaming experience, but if it's got good elements, interactive objects, you know, shit you can pick up with and interact with the world, then take that and add onto it, add onto a better game, and just, like, you know, if everyone just keeps adding onto it and throwing stuff, you know, ideas in the pot, then for the next ones you can just, you know, eventually we'll have like a perfect game, you know. Eventually, 10 years from now, shit's gonna be mental, fucking mental.
Talking of games like that, let me see, just till I minimize this a minute. I got there was a game I got today. It's a free-to-play Vive game. What is it called again? Spellfighter VR.
Oh, Spellfighter.
Oh yeah.
That actually comes with a voice attack profile. When you download it from Steam, it's got a voice attack profile built into the game, which you then just export to voice attack. Yeah, and you can literally say summon fireball, and a fireball will summon on your hand, or tell one of your friends to go and attack, you know, like one of the NPCs that's on your side, you can like attack him, and he'll run out and attack him and stuff. It looks crazy.
Even shit like fucking Skyrim, like Fustar people off cliffs and shit, man. Like,
well, you know, I think we've talked about it before, but, you know, voice attack, a lot of us just use it for Elite Dangerous. You can use voice attack for everything. I mean, giving you that ultimate power in VR, you know, you've got your head completely covered, you know, you can't see your keyboard. What better use than just to map those right to a key command that you say, you know? Yeah. And it's even better, obviously, like with Elite, obviously, because we have the HSC voice packs, and then obviously, you know, the ship talks back to us. In fact, I was blown away when I got the email yesterday that Captain Kirk himself has now done a voice pack for HSC voice packs.
Yeah, it's actually
you know, we have William Shatner doing the voice of Orion now for HSC voice packs, and, you know, they've had some other heavy hitters in there as well. They had one of the guys from Doctor Who has done one. They got the actual person who did the voice for the computer in Elite Dangerous, Verity Croft, to come in and do one. But, you know, I just wanted to kind of give a shout out to these guys. You know, I've been playing Elite for well over a year, and I don't think it would be the same game without the addition of the HSC voice pack and voice attack.
Yo, Zarin, man, have you ever tried Elite Dangerous yet?
Yeah, I have training. I've loads to watch and loads to play still, and I just don't have the time, dude.
I know. I feel you there, mate. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough.
You know.
Yeah.
But I'm ready. I'm you know, getting there.
Yeah. What would you say would be like your main sort of go-to VR experience, man? I'm interested to, you know, because we've got a lot to, you know, to talk about on that, but, like, you know, I feel like we need to get asked you some shit, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, what's your go-to fucking VR experience, bro?
Well, from the DK one, there's one called I think it was Solar System Explorer, and then it went to Discovering Space, and I think I got a bit addicted to it.
Discovering Space was awesome.
Yeah. Oh, it was so
awesome. It was my first one. It was made by Jason, I think, was the guy's name. And that was a great great one.
Yeah. When you were going in and out of the, I think there was like black hole things. Your canopy would freeze up, and you would see your breath. Even just seeing your breath. I used to go through that just. So I could see my breath.
Right.
And
You're
going, and I haven't seen
know that you're all of a sudden you're cold. Your engine's you are cold. Something is not right.
Yeah. That blew me away, and I was hoping that was gonna go on a bit, but as I say, I just I don't have a great amount of time, so I just sort of play what's knocking about. I played that Ansval yesterday, I think it was, and that was a recreation of a Polish city that was destroyed, and it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It was really.
What was that one called? Sorry.
It was
Ansval, I think it's called VR.
Right. Did you get that from Oculus Share? Was that where it's? Was it on Universe?
VR. I think so. It could have been because it was. I downloaded it about 3 months ago. I think.
Okay. I think Universe also has that. They're like a university for VR stuff. They've also got a lot of those.
I'd love to try that out, mate. If you could throw us a link for that afterwards, mate, or something, that'd be fucking sick.
Oh, I watched the vid, dude. I did. It'll be in the link. Will be there. My daughter will have done.
Yeah. Oh, nice one. Thank you.
Yeah, so it's really interesting. Have all of your kids gotten to try VR then, Zarin?
Yeah, nobody's interested. It's
nobody's interested. Same here. Yeah.
And I don't know why. I think you start to think there's something wrong with you. When there's 10 people don't like it, and you're going, what can't you see?
Get it? Yeah. No, I think that's just more of a potential. I mean, some people have been waiting for it. Some people have been wanting that outlet. I know I certainly was waiting for that potential. I mean, watching every movie that had, even Lawnmower Man. I mean, I watched that even, and you always just hoped for that possibility to jump into another realm, to be able to feel like you're somewhere else. And
definitely.
Yeah, it's like Ray Kurzweil and the singularity and all that. I don't know if you follow that kind of thinking, the quantum universe and all that. Do you?
We're all one. Is that whole idea?
Yeah, it's all along those lines.
Quantum.
Yeah. About downloading your consciousness to a computer,
Hey, what is that? What's that movie? Transcendence, I think, with Johnny Depp that came out a little while ago. Basically, they download his consciousness into the computer, and
there's serious money behind it. There's a Russian billionaire. He really wants to live on forever. I think,
Right. Yeah, that's.
Did you all see that movie with what the hell was that movie called? There was this robot, it's fairly a new video, and they also had this music group in the movie as well. Diane Woods, I think the guys were. What's the name of that movie?
Chappie.
Yeah, Chappie, that's the one.
Awesome.
Those guys, kind of highlights the, the potential of, downloading our own memories and consciousness,
I saw that,
into the
man. That was a
computers.
fucked up film.
The
South Africans
did
in that.
District 9.
South Africans. Come on,
Precisely.
no, that's fucked up.
I like that movie, man.
Yeah,
Don't say you didn't like that movie.
I liked it. My missus was like, "I'm not watching this. I'm going to bed." I was like, "Go on then. I'm enjoying it. Go on then."
What?
And then you got that fucking Wolverine at the end, and he was bursting in his VR shit, like controlling some mech thing, man. I was like, yeah. And then but Chappie was like just AI. I was like, nah, man. Like, can you imagine, like?
No, man.
No, man. No.
Eventually, though, like you're gonna have like AI just like Chappie and that, but in VR, like in VR open worlds and that. So like you're gonna be chatting to him. You'll be able to like use fucking voice attack to chat shit to like NPCs.
Okay.
And they'll know exactly what you're on about and respond.
I was going to say, I think we're all hitting on one thing that, and not saying I know this for a fact, but I think we've all, you guys should know this especially. I've read a lot of sci-fi books in my time, and if you guys have read any sci-fi or futuristic books, having an artificial intelligence companion is key. Okay, it's there. It's in all the things.
Dude, yeah.
And not only is it going to happen, but this is actually, I can say for sure, after speaking to the guys at Unity, that are working in their VR, their idea of a perfect VR world for Unity is not a place where you walk in and have to use motion controllers to build everything. Their idea of a perfect Unity, a game development program, is to be able to walk in and stand there and say, I want a sphere that's 2 meters wide. I want it to be on the ground. And they want to be able to talk. And
You're talking about the holodeck, dude.
Right. But that little thing, and they're working on it now. This isn't something to say for the future. I mean, they're coding this now. I mean, where you say to the oval, I want it to be more avocado-like, and it turns into an avocado. I mean, they're working on those kind of words to change shapes, so that people that have even different backgrounds and different words that they would use, the program can kind of understand them based on who they are. I mean, yeah, you're talking about all kinds of things going together here, but this isn't something that we have to really think about 20 years down the road. This is 3, 4, 5 years down the road. We're going to have some of these systems coming out in their early phases. But yeah, imagine walking in and you don't have to have the programming knowledge. You have to say, I want this to do that when this happens. If-then statements is what you do in your coding, and you can basically make those if-then statements out loud, and the program will then code them for you, which makes people like me very excited because, man, I love JavaScript and C#, but, I love talking a lot more. And
so basically, I can just, Caleb, I can just jump in this program, and just, recall or actually ask for the lady in red, from the Matrix movie, just show me the lady in red, just boom.
You could build her. You could build her.
As long as you had the asset, I'm sure.
If you could describe her and have the asset, brother, you got it, man. So.
That's like that old film on Weird Science. I know you guys ever seen
that?
Yes.
No, never seen Weird Science ever.
No. I'm gonna kill myself now. Never like with my friends that we put the bras on my head and
I'm kicked out of the group now. So
like electrodes and shit. No, never did that. No.
I think the thing that excites me, rather than sort of game building, is like for existing games having like just an NPC, man. Like like sort of Skyrim sort. Like
Skyrim.
Even the NPCs in Skyrim, like ones with deep conversation threads, Ophelia and stuff like that.
I think we're going to see that.
Get attached. You really do get attached, man, because they're real size. They look like a real fucking person right in front of you. Real size.
So they started talking about that about a week ago or 2 weeks ago about IBM's Watson, controlling NPC characters in that Sword Art Online. And if we get an artificial intelligence like Watson, and they start to actually put that into game engines and things like that, you are going to see NPCs in virtual worlds that you will
care about.
You'll start to literally be able to have true real-life conversations with NPCs.
And memories. You're going to build relationships. Not like you're going to fuck them and that, but like...
well, yeah. We know what you're going to do. Yeah.
You're going to go on adventures together. They're going to remember previous shit that you did together and refer back to it and build rapport, man. It's just...
Oh, dude, I mean, it's amazing how much emotional empathy can transfer. I mean, just watching Henry... It was like I felt so bad for that stupid little hedgehog, man.
Makes me think of the movie Her, actually, which was basically a movie about a loner that basically fell in love with his OS because the OS was highly advanced and it could communicate back with the guy, and I'm just so curious to see where all of this is going to take us. But I would love to see an interface like that where you can actually, communicate with whatever you're playing with in game, or the AI or the character. Just you have a conversation with the guy. I mean, man.
Kind of like we talked about. The Wayne doing the date simulator, the Ella Darling thing. I mean, imagine not looking over to the side and clicking one of the 3 choices, but actually literally talking and sitting across the table from that NPC AI and having a conversation.
But surely this will happen in the future, man. I mean, surely
this will probably happen in the next couple of years.
Yeah, I think you're right on, man.
It'll get to a point you may not even realize. That the person you've been talking to for the whole gaming experience was a fucking NPC.
Yeah.
You might think that you're chatting to fucking Ovlo from Sweden, but actually, no, mate, NPC. Do you know what I mean?
Wasn't there, back in the day, I mean, just a couple of months ago, I definitely recall I was watching some stuff where they were testing, artificial intelligence. There's a test you can do, to actually see if you can figure out if you're actually talking to a real human or if you're actually talking to a computer. And I mean, there was so many people just failing on that test, because they believed that they were actually talking to a real human being, but in reality they were actually just talking to a computer.
All right, I gotta admit, I'm gonna admit, I'm an NPC.
Yep.
Oh, dang it, Don, you're not even real.
You and Chris the same. Chris just said he was AI too, so apparently we've got 2 fake guys on our group. I don't know how that happened, but we failed the test.
It makes me question everything in life.
It makes perfect sense, though. It makes perfect sense because when you think about it, everything about Chris is extremely stereotypical. I mean, where is he at today? I'm in Cornwall. I'm from Europe. You know, like, look at me. I mean, yeah. I mean, everything he says is just basic European stereotypes. So, I mean, just clearly.
You're right on the money, Caleb. Surely he needs to be. He is. Yeah, he's an NPC for sure. He's just. Oh man.
Chris is a bot.
Mind blow. Oh my gosh. Grandpa's not real? Oh no.
Nah, man. Nah, he's not. Mind blown.
So what do you guys think?
You fuckers! Oh, we're on to you, UKRifter.
Yeah.
Exactly. And he's not here to defend himself, so that's awesome.
If you look at a UKRifter video,
he says in the chat, "You fuckers."
Yeah, definitely. If you look at like a UKRifter video closely, you can cross-match the mesh with that of like 007.
Yeah.
Shit textures, I mean, shit textures, mate. Sorry.
It's the same kind of stuff. Well, and then of course, you fuckers. That's exactly what a computer would say. Okay. Yeah. Nice try. Good one.
So you don't know if I'm Skynet or not. So.
Pretending to be human. Oh, you fuckers. Oh, we are on to you, boy.
What do you guys think's gonna happen next week when we have a podcast? It's gonna be, you know, it's gonna be past the 28th. People are already gonna have their Oculuses. We're gonna be
next week I may have my fucking CV1 on my head.
So. No. Okay, wait, Don. I'm glad we got to this because I just want to let you know, the guys over at Reality Check VR channel, we're working on something. And I say we to scare you because there's lots. The market's at CV1. I'm gonna be over there, buddy. I'm gonna be over there.
Yeah, of course you are.
I'm gonna have to show you something in Gear VR for a moment, right? So, yeah. Don't worry, we've got a little plan. I'm telling it to you because you're drunk right now. You don't remember any of that stuff.
I'm on working on number 4, so yeah.
Which is like after 1.5.
But you know, barbecue at my house. CV1 arrives. Y'all just all come on over.
Yeah, I'll be there, man. 4 p.m. sharp. Yeah.
Right here, dude. Standing invite anytime.
You gotta bring the brisket. I heard you're pretty good at the grill. So
I'll charter the plane.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
I am interested. Zarin, you got a bunch of guitars back there. Are you a rock star, my friend?
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
No.
Plug that shit in.
Oh shit! Wayne's gonna sing.
He's got
do it, man.
No.
With you, man. I'll blow.
So what do you play there, buddy? You got
not one of them. There's not one of them in tune at the minute. You know.
You got 2. You got an acoustic and an electric there behind you. What do you?
Come on, man. Drop that shit. Drop it now.
Oh God! I see they recreated Jimi Hendrix's bedroom and in real life. Well, that would, in England. Did you see that? It was very very, very interesting because you could actually put that into VR very easy and give that to a homeless person,
Yeah.
Dude, man.
No,
Get
man.
your tuner. Tune that shit. Tune that shit.
No, man.
So even in the future,
No.
I want to talk about this because in Alt Space we had a little session where I was playing guitar and one of the other guys he played his guitar too. So and he was better than I, so it made me sound better. So he's playing the main tune. Now he's doing some rhythm, and then one other guy pulled out a harmonica, and we've all got leap motion, so you can see our hands strumming and our characters looking down strumming, and then you see one guy put his hands up next to his mouth, and you see his hands going like this, and he's playing the harmonica. So.
Caleb was looking down and strumming, guys.
Yeah.
Hold on that one for a minute.
Yeah, Caleb, by the way, I saw you were playing that, shooting range, the Sixth Sense demo with the Racer Hydras. Did you actually know that the object in the game is actually to hit the targets? Did you know?
Yeah. I didn't want to scare you too much, brother, so I made sure to just miss at the last second always.
Okay,
so
you were just
I would do that thing where I'd miss last second. Yeah.
So you were just pretending to suck at it, yeah?
I actually, what happened that day that I was filming the Razer Hydra is I pulled out the stuff, I put my camera up, which I don't like setting my stuff up because it takes forever, and half the time I do it, I miss something, like I don't start one of the recordings or the audio's not right, so half my recordings don't make it on a video. It's just a totally true story. I'm just terrible. So I got my stuff all together, and I pulled my Hydras out, and I'm like, I'm gonna play all these demos, 2 minutes apiece. I'm gonna play them all in one video, and I'm gonna put one video out with all the Razer Hydra stuff. And I start playing that first one with the sabers, and I start going around. It's like, oh my god, this is awesome, And 15 minutes later, I'm pulling them off, going, all right, I got to do one more, you know. So I put it back on, and I'm doing it again, and it's like, all right, now next I'll do baseball, you know. So I just did everything. Everything ended up taking 15 minutes, so that's how it kind of turned into several different recordings, and I recorded them all in one day, and I finally finished getting them all put out there. So
I think it's really great, man, that actually works with, look, the STEM software still works with the Hydra. That fascinates me, man. Like, you know, even though I'm not a backer of the STEM, if it finally comes to fruition and there's some shit to download, I can download it even though I've got a Hydra. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And right now, if somebody's developing out there and you want to develop with this stuff, I mean, and you, like, for example, I would love to have a stem. I don't, so I can actually develop with my Razer Hydra, and people that have, you know, that own the stem can then play my game. So it's really kind of cool for that too. I can actually use it here in my development phase, and that works. Unity, if you want to get in development with virtual reality right now, you can actually play with CryEngine, Unity, or Unreal. All three of them are free. And I think, Don, we've got you on the main camera right now. We're seeing Don all the time. At least I am.
What's that? Sorry.
No, I'm looking at your beautiful face, Caleb, man. Keep talking, bro.
That's a weird thing that happens sometimes. Okay. All right.
Did you click on yourself?
No. Yeah, he selfied that shit, yo.
I was gonna say, because I've got a fully revolving stream going on here, bro.
I think my computer's weird with my display drivers, which is
horrible.
I've got an Oculus thing going on where I can't even install the proper runtime properly.
Oh yeah, that's the reason. That's the reason that you're looking at yourself right now.
Actually, here's a true thing. I got to put on record right now. I can uninstall everything Oculus on my computer, right? Computer restarts fine. If I install 0.8 runtime, it will never install the positional tracker or the display driver for me. It never does it, no matter what I do, no matter what setting, and I've cleaned it, right? And if I display the display driver, or if I install the display driver, it bricks my computer. So right at this point, I can't install the display driver or my computer's.
Heard it here first, kids.
Yep. There are Oculus problems out there, and I consider myself a computer troubleshooter, and I have not been able to find the cause of this issue. So if you're trying to update from your Oculus 0.8 runtime to your CV1 1.3 runtime and you're having difficulties, just do what I did and reinstall Windows. Works perfectly.
So Zarin, my boy. Would you be up to, joining us in, doing some collab videos, playing some games together, stuff like that? I've been dying to do that with you, Zarin. You down with that?
Yeah. Yep, definitely, dude. Yep. Whatever I can find the time. As I say, I work nights, so.
Yeah, man, feel you there, mate. I feel you pain.
Down, yeah. So it's find the time, because I think if I put Elite on, I think I might lose half my life,
Yeah. I think
I'll find time for you, man. I'll definitely find time for you. If I'm working nights and you're working nights.
Yeah, you guys are going to be
same stretch.
You're all in UK, but see, I'll stay up all day for you, buddy. If you can play Warlock with me, I'd like to play some Warlock. That's using the Leaf. Have you played that one in multiplayer?
Warlock is so awesome.
Yeah, Don and I played, and okay,
sorry,
real quick. I played Chris. And see, Chris was just so bad. UKRifter was so bad at the game.
Yeah, he's shit. He's shit at that.
So I think he was being easy on me, right? So I got used to thinking I was really good. I thought I was like the shit at this game. So I was like, Don's going down. I was in public. We were in a public.
You talked a lot of shit too.
And I started playing Don, and I think I felt bad for him. No. What happened was Don was fucking flying around in circles in Warlock VR like a crazy man.
Don's amazing.
And what's weird though, is Don. Every time in real life, Don was just standing still. He was just standing still over there. But when I put the headset on, he's flying around 1,000,000 miles an hour, shooting stuff at me.
I'm with Don here, man. Caleb's just talking shit. I'm with Don here, man.
Don won. It was 1 out of 3, I think, and it was you got 3 kills before I even had. I didn't have 2. I had 1 kill.
Dude, I let's just put it this way. I smoked your ass. So.
I just spotted a comment, man. Like, it's from a while ago. I'm a while away in the comments, but fuck me. I've got fucking Chris, UKRifter, and Gary, developer, at Push for Immor, fucking me over. They're saying that, they're saying, actually, Wayne, I hear he's bald and wears a wig.
Oh, yes, that was quite back. Yes, that was a lot.
You saw that. Oops.
Both of you, cockheads.
That's when he pulls his wig off, flips him off, and then walks away.
Funny fucker.
I used to have a really big Quake 3 addiction at one time.
Ooh, who
back in
Quake
the
3? Yeah.
Oh boy.
56K modem.
Dude, I bet you were kicking my ass in those days, because I was a little kid that always joined but never could kill anybody, but always joined. Yeah, I was there. You were killing.
Well, speaking of never killing anybody, so people are calling for us to have a rematch, Caleb.
Ooh, well, we don't want to do that to your ego, do we?
To my ego, yes.
Right, okay, let's record this shit. I think that like, we need to get this like battle to the death, yo.
Super Warlock Battle VR Spies style.
It's not even a question.
Can we have someone like in the middle recording that shit?
Oh, and Chris was saying that he has actual magical powers and that he would like take us all out. So
yeah, I heard that.
Yeah, that's because Chris is in Cornwall.
I feel a VR bro down coming on.
Do it, man. Fucking do it. Yes. Hyped for that.
Actually, I do have to say, I think I remember playing Elite Dangerous, and I remember going into a base and saying, Chris, could you come find me? And he couldn't even find me in a base. So, I mean, come on. I think it's really obvious to say here also that if you're not in the chat with us, we're going to talk as much shit about you as we possibly can.
So, I mean, what can you expect, though?
Since you're not here to defend you.
Yeah. It's Grandpa, man. He's not used to all this fancy new technologies and stuff like that. I mean, he was used to playing Game Boys and shit, you know. So you can't really blame him, you know. He sucks, man. He sucks.
Wait. Who's not here tonight? Let's talk shit about them.
Cornwall is a real place. Is what he's saying. He's saying Cornwall is a real place, guys. It's not. Cornwall's not even fucking real, Chris.
Wasn't Grandpa, you know, born and raised in the lunatic asylum? I mean, what's he on about this Cornwall bullshit? I mean, he's asylum.
I'm sorry. When I hear the word Cornwall, that just reminds me of the most stereotypical like European thing I could hear. I'm in Cornwall today. Like I've heard that before, I'm sure, but it was on some stereotypical European movie, I'm sure. So just saying, guys. Just saying, Europeans are the most lovely people in the world. That's all I end it with.
Cornwall's part of the Matrix, really.
I think it's we're all in a part of the Matrix.
What part? Yeah. Hey, here's one thing. We had a bunch of AltSpace stuff going this last week. They had there was Sketchy Quiz going just the other day. We had ZimTalk 5 from the guy that he runs a Twitch channel, and he was in there hanging out, which was hilarious because you're trying to do a thing in AltSpace. So unlike real life where you have like an actual like game going on, and if people try to jump on stage, what do? You get security and you kick their asses out, right? Well, in AltSpace, they're trying to do a game night, and we had a bunch of German people join in, right? And they speak nothing but German. And they're sitting there on the front of the stage just talking like crazy, just talking out loud, blah, 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 and everybody can hear them. And every time somebody says something German to them, they're like, fuck you guys, you know? But basically, they were impeding the entire show, which I thought's hilarious, because just the kind of funny things that happen in VR is that you try to have an actual, like, you know, good night, or you try to, like, do things, but, you know, awards ceremonies can very easily, at this point, be completely faltered by just the average avatar person, especially until they create barriers for those things or code people out of that. But that's just kind of one funny thing that I've noticed that always happens. Whether you're in VR chat or AltSpace, there's always people trying to do a show or something, and other, you know, random people wandering in, not knowing what they're doing. And I think that's going to be crazy, especially when the mainstream VR rushes. We're going to have all these people getting headsets that never had them before, that kind of don't know our etiquette. And I say it, our etiquette, because, you know, it's really, it lives in the worlds that we're in, you know, and if we're not there, I don't know. I really hope that the community stays as cool and as nice feeling as it is now.
Yeah,
well, I think in essence we've created that etiquette. I mean, not us, but
the social as a whole. Absolutely.
Yeah, this whole social VR community is you got to think we've been in the ground floor of something that is going to permeate through the rest of history. So.
Up until that asteroid hits, like in 3 years. But.
Well, yeah, you know, until Planet Nibiru shows up and all that.
Planet X, right?
Yeah.
So I talked about Double Crossing. Yeah. Ron knows all about that stuff. We're gonna get real deep into that here.
All right, so now everybody take your tab and let's
Do you know what? I don't do that shit. I don't do that shit.
Where's your finger going?
If I had some now, I would do it. I don't really do that sort of stuff, you know. Like most I've ever done smoke a bit of green. That's all I've ever done. A bit of liquor, a bit of green.
There's been a lot of discussions on Oculus subreddit, on a lot of the other ones, about psychonauting in VR.
Yeah, I've done it.
You can see why.
Have you? Have you actually dropped and gone in VR?
Yeah, well, it's back in.
Fucking play.
Well, no, it's back when I was playing Quake and stuff. I used to like
He was balls
used to
deep
like be
in
the
Play-Doh.
same. You know, you would. I used to know the people that made it. You know, and you used to go and buy them blotting paper and stuff. So yeah.
Right on. Not to get off on a tangent.
No, but
Hey,
it's all part of the same thing because you create things in your mind. You know.
dude, there was like one 14-hour stretch of Super Mario on SNES that I won't even talk about anymore. So.
Not good.
Oh
Did you see God?
just amazing. Yeah, I saw Mario.
Yeah, man, fucking fair play, man. Balls deep in Quake.
I think it all connects. You see, because I'm not really a gamer. I kind of got into this kind of sideways. You know, I didn't really. I used to play Mario Kart a lot. I used to, try and shave seconds off Nintendo 64. You know, that used to be nice. You know.
Yeah, man, you're jumping over the hills. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, all that kind of stuff. So.
And if you play Rainbow Land, you just jump off to the left. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, Zarin, my boy, how I've always pictured you as a young lad. You know,
Right.
I don't know why, but how old are you actually?
He's calling you an old bastard.
Yeah,
No, we just always want to see if there's anybody older.
I doubt it.
Stop being like that, man. Don't be like that, man.
You doubt it. Yeah, thank you.
I doubt it, Don.
Because I'm literally the old man of VR.
Yeah.
But you're still on, Don. You're still on life support, right?
Yeah, Don,
Yes.
Don needs to drink from the Holy Grail daily just to keep him here.
But I think it's
Shut
cool
your
though. I think it's
fucking
cool
mouth.
though. You know, we got this Asian
46.
dude. You know, this old fart. You know, Don. Still just rocking those.
Yeah, just still
I
rocking.
think it's cool. I think it's cool. Fart.
It's like I woke up this morning and there was so it's a good day now. Now get off my damn virtual lawn. Yeah, so
That old VR gamer dude again. He's not
Yeah.
a dude.
old VR gamer dude.
Does 46 win?
Yes, actually it does because I'm only 45.
There you go. What about Chris? He's 80.
No, Chris.
86.
At least 90.
You know,
okay.
like Donald Trump and that, when the wind blows.
Uh-huh.
Fucking UKRifter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, we got Billy in the chat now. So
Yep. He decided to show up in some form, just not in the way that we, would like him to be here with his pretty face.
Billy, my boy, get in the call. Let's talk about DCS and our little,
Yeah,
flight
Billy.
we did together.
Come on, Billy. Come
It
on.
seems so complicated, game hard, man. I've watched a few of your videos, especially there's one knocking around with telling me how to start that shit. Do you know what I mean? I'm looking at that shit thinking, as a big yo, do you know what I mean? I can't even fucking start my plane. How can I fucking play?
Start the
I
fucking
know,
plane,
I know. When you struggle when you're going to start your BMW, your car, and I know how difficult it is. So it's probably not for you, Dwayne. So it's cool. Don't worry about it.
Above and beyond.
Yeah.
Thing is, like,
It's
I'm
so much
alright,
fun
yeah.
though. So
I'm
much
alright.
fun. It's so rewarding, man. Once you learn the plane to, you get the feel of the plane. You know where all the switches are, and you know what they do and stuff like that. And when me and Billy, are playing that shit in VR, oh my days. Sorry, I took your line there real quick, but.
Oh,
Nah, you're good, man. Keep going. You're on it. Keep going.
I like that
No,
stuff.
but it basically just goes to show how fun it can be to play with friends in virtual reality, and I hope that's something everybody gets to experience in the future, because it's just wonderful. I mean, I'm in Norway, Billy's in Springfield or Florida or wherever the fuck he's from, I don't know. But anyway, he's in America, I'm in Norway, but once we jump in virtual reality, we're in the exact same spot, we're in the same
Hell
place.
yeah, man.
I can
Hell
just
yeah.
look over on my right wing, and I see Billy, my boy, just flying the P-51D. It's just, I love that game. I love it. That's what
a bit complicated, man.
VR is all about, man. It's bringing the people together. That's what VR is all about. Fucking hell.
It just seems complicated. I'm alright, like all the other games and that, using flight stick controls. I actually survived. Do you know what I mean? I'm alright. I did a fucking crazy bout in what was that World War II game, man? Like the flight arcade thing, sort of similar.
Oh, War Thunder.
Yeah. I survived in that shit, man. Do you know what I mean? I come in and out the other side. had some crazy shit going on. But you know what? PCS comes on, I can't even fucking start the plane.
Well, don't worry about a thing, my friend. Don't worry about a thing, my friend. We're gonna walk you through it, man. You're gonna be a champ once we're done. Don't worry about it. Simple.
That's
Simple.
right. And I'm going to be there for that as well, because I really like those games. I haven't gotten to do them very much, but I'm really into that. I hope that you can teach me as well, Game Hard. I've been watching your videos. Non-stop racing and flying for you, dude.
Well, I watch your videos as well, Caleb, and I mean, you're a funny bloke, man. You always put so much effort in your videos as well, and I think all of you guys that are watching, you know, go check out Caleb real quick, because he's a funny bastard, man. He always makes me laugh, you know. He cheers you up on a bad day, so
he just wants you to watch the videos where I'm talking about him, that's all. Just go to the ones
Yeah, I mean, only the videos where I'm mentioned, basically.
Right.
Yeah, Caleb is actually a bit of a legend. Caleb's actually a bit of a legend, to be fair. You know what? I could have... All of you guys, man.
I think we all have our own things. I do some editing, but man, you're into one thing. Go ahead, man. But we all do our own things. You guys do shit way better more than I do.
I think that as one, we're good, but as a collective, we're kind of all right. Do you know what I mean? So like, I'm glad that we're together. You know what I mean? So it's great to be part of this shit. So cheers, guys. And fucking hell, man. It's like even Zarin is in the chat. All them boys. Fucking Den Richards, man. I can see him in the chat down there. These boys have been here since day one for me, man, and seeing I mean, Zarin's comments, man. I mean, some of these comments that I see, like, just really keep me motivated to keep pumping out videos, man. And like, sometimes you've had a bad day, you log onto YouTube, see what the comments say, and just keep you going, man. So like the support.
Sure, man.
Fucking
just imagine
so
how
grateful.
Don feels, man. Just imagine how Don feels. He's been around, you know, since the dinosaurs lived, you know.
Oh, shut your fucking mouth.
Don's jumping in VR. He's like, I remember you.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
yeah. The first time I played Ark, I was like, oh, I've done that before. Yeah.
Hey, I seen that dinosaur, man. I've seen that shit before.
Not this again.
No, on Don's videos and that, he's like, "Hello guys, it's UKRifter dude." No, sorry, VR Gamer dude, and he's like,
UKRifter.
He's like, "This shit's color." this shit's color.
Hey, they're not talkies. I mean, they're talkies. Like people who actually talk. Yeah. Shut your fucking mouth, you little punks.
Nah, I love you, man. I love you.
I love you too, man. But you know, no. Hey, look, like I put in the chat there, man. It just means that I've seen more VR than all of you. So
for sure, man. For sure.
You are a first generation delegate. You were
I'm OG, bitches.
You are. You're fucking OG, man.
Yeah, I was actually.
Yeah, don't forget, Don. I mean, we're still going to be alive, you know, when this shit really kicks off, man. You're going to be far gone by then.
Oh yeah.
They were actually in.
Billy's in. Billy's in this shit, yo.
Billy's on.
Yo. What up, YouTube?
What up, YouTube? Pretty neat VR in the house.
Oh yeah, Billy neat.
Wait, is your mic working, Billy? I don't hear you. I don't hear you, Billy.
No, don't tell him. Don't.
No, we don't hear you, Billy. We don't hear you.
We're not supposed to tell Billy when he's muted. We're just supposed to make fun of his ass.
We just pretend that we respond to him. That'd be the best.
Nathan's calling us internet bullies.
No.
and Push Rimmer saying that I'm the Lawnmower Man. Yeah.
That movie was based upon Don's life, you know.
It's a biography.
You guys, there's one thing I remember about Lawnmower Man. There's one thing I remember about Lawnmower Man, and that was the garbage disposal scene. Do you guys remember that scene? The garbage disposal scene? Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
He's gonna turn that shit on with a hand in there. No, thanks. Don is gonna blend my hand up. No, cool. Not cool, man. What are the games that people are playing this week? Other than, I know DCS is one that you guys are playing. I want to play Blocks. Well, actually, I want to play it and actually beat somebody's score. I downloaded it earlier today.
No band.
And I know
you're talking about the blocks on the table thing.
Yeah, totally simple demo.
Oh, I did that last night.
But okay, cool. Yeah, well, the thing is, he's sending it out to people because he's still working on the game and he plans on making it a better game. So he's got the old version that anybody can go download for free, which I never did it in the past. But like I said, when I went to go jump on his site to go look at it, guess whose videos are right there? Game Hard 4.0 and Zarin. Boom. Yeah. The spokespeople. So. Yeah,
I can see we have a Sony pony in the chat talking about the PSVR.
Wizard King. Oh yeah, Wizard King, you are now the Sony pony.
Sony pony.
Sony pony. That's it. You're dead.
Change your username to Sony pony now.
Yeah. Yep. Wizard King was so cool. I mean,
Nathan's bringing up an awesome key that Greg sent to him as a gift called "Poop in the Soup."
Oh yes.
Greg, elaborate, please.
Tell us all about "Poop in the Soup."
Yeah, there's poop in my soup. Yes, it's a Steam game. Yes.
Wait, hold on. I gotta find that one so I can throw it up on the screen here.
Oh yeah, we really want to hear that noise right after we talk about poop in the fucking soup.
I don't know if I want to Google that or not.
I'm all out of stuff, man.
I mean, to be fair, poop in the soup. If you've ever had really thick lentil soup, you know, you can see where it's coming from.
To be fair, I haven't. How did that go, Greg, man?
What, lentil soup?
Yeah.
It's okay. It looks a bit like shit though. Apparently, Marilyn Manson used to do his enemas with it.
Do enemas with lentil soup?
Yeah, apparently.
Poop in my soup. Okay, anywhere that gave me soup that had poop in it. Yeah.
I need something to put in that. What can I put? Does orange juice go in whiskey? Not really, does it?
No. Water.
Apple juice? Does apple juice go in that?
Just drink the whiskey straight, dude.
Ice cubes then, yeah?
Ice cubes, you could go half and half with water, so...
That's pussy hole though, isn't it?
Well, no, that's a flavour thing, half and half with water. Personally, I would drink it on its own.
Just as it is.
Okay, and just letting everybody know, I just refreshed my email for the 9,000th time in the last hour. Yeah, still no shipping, so.
Billy, man. Billy, what do you know? Tell me something. What do you know, man?
Well, unrelated to VR, we think we may have found a car to buy.
Hey.
I had told Don I called Don right before. I was like, I'm going to look at a car right now. So, but it looks pretty sweet, and I think it's gonna go. We made an offer on it. So.
What is it, man? What is it?
Good.
It's 2012 Mazda 3. If anyone knows if those are
that's good.
Cars,
that's actually a decent
pretty good
car.
ratings, pretty good reviews. And
2012.
Stuff.
That's far too new. Are you fucking rich?
That's real new. No, it was a good buy.
I was gonna say, you making all that YouTube money or what, man?
No,
man's killing it on
not.
YouTube.
Yo, what up, YouTube?
Yo, what up, there? YouTube.
Hey, and Zarin, it's nice to meet you finally, man. You're awesome.
Yeah,
hey, Billy, my man. It's great to see you too, dude.
You're the man.
Zarin, the fucking legend.
Legend.
Tell me a story, Zarin. Tell me a story.
Hey, how about solving the JFK conspiracy once and for all?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Where we
Back and
you're in the book depository in VR.
I've been wondering when somebody would come out with a recreation of that and that you could experience in VR. But
yeah, I think we could solve it. I think if you had a Razer Hydra and you're in the book depository and you had a real-time 360 video playing, could you take this? Could you?
Oh yeah, that's definitely going to be something recreated in VR. That's
FBI,
a fantastic idea, really.
FBI, if listening.
Yeah,
something there, right there.
is about to be interrogated.
Just saying.
And this Easter as well. How's about a Jesus one?
Fucking get down with the Jesus one, man. Roll it.
When you're on the cross. Would that be sacrilege? Would that be sacrilege?
It's funny that you mentioned that because I've actually thought that that's kind of an untapped market for VR devs right now.
I don't think it's so untapped. I've seen some people jumping all into it. I
know there was one demo that was like Sermon on the Mount.
Yeah,
I've seen it. So small right now that it's extremely hard for believers or people who have any kind of a faith to promote anything just because of and this is my personal opinion. I'm not saying I just think that because
your opinion's wrong.
I've seen a few people that have posted some faith-based projects out there, and they've gotten just killed over it, right? But then you see people put out a crappy psychedelic experience that really has no substance, and people are like, oh, it's great, right? I really don't think the effort always approaches that. If it's not your belief, I get it, but people just kind of dog on things whether they even look at it or not. So I think
it's a different market. I mean, it really is a different market. I mean,
we're not seeing it.
I mean, those of you who know me, my wife works for a church preschool, so, I mean, it's not my thing so much, but, I really see this as an untapped market for
Well,
VR.
yes, my dad talks about that actually quite a bit, so I'm just kind of glad you even brought it up. I don't ever talk about it on my channel. I keep my channel into VR stuff. I'm a believer. I'm not afraid to say it in that sense. I don't care what other people's opinions are. I love people. I love my brothers and sisters. And if you don't care about other people, well, guess what? You're wrong. I don't care who you are. You're wrong. You need to care about other people.
Can I be your brother?
I personally have.
You
my
are
own
our
beliefs.
brother, Wayne. You've always.
I personally have my own beliefs, and I just think that obviously games and in the future is going to be great for that. It's going to be an amazing place for people to share experiences, and also to get other people who don't even understand what they're talking about to be able to get them to see experiences. Having said that, I also think it's going to be really terrible for a lot of the trolls out there to kind of jump in there and get into people's personal spaces, because this is supposed to be something that everybody can enjoy and feel comfortable in. You shouldn't ever feel persecuted whether you're a believer in any kind of religious, belief system or not. And like I said, I keep myself away from that stuff just because I've seen some of the people that have done, other things, and until you have, I guess, a specific point, there's really no point to even bring that stuff up. But
people are going to troll whatever.
Yeah.
So what do you fuckers know? So all of you
Sorry.
fuckers know Jesus? Is that it? Because sure, send him over, man. Because I need Jesus right now. So just send him over.
That's true.
I swear. So what's up, Billy?
Well, only if he can make sure that I get the email that my Rift is shipped. So.
Conditions.
Please, Lord,
Ask, and you shall receive.
a little
son.
early.
That's
what I've been praying.
I just refreshed for the 9,400th time today.
Oh, so did you see that post on Reddit that somebody did? Somebody was saying that they kept refreshing their post all day at work, and their coworker kept watching them. So their coworker sent them a fake email from Oculus. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, that was hilarious.
From the Troubleshooting team.
Nice.
Oh, that is great.
Hey, Zarin, I like that Death Note hat you have up there on the corner right there.
Yes, it's.
But
I love manga. I love music and comics.
I haven't read it, but
everything.
I love the TV show, man.
Oh, it's brilliant.
And it looks like the manga is like exactly the same. Like my girlfriend has it, and I was reading through it, and I was like, man, that looks like every scene is almost
say hi
played
to
out.
Heidi from me, Billy.
What's that?
Just say. Just say hi to Heidi from me, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gamer, he says hi, Heidi.
Oh God.
Yeah, baby.
We all said hi. Yeah. So.
Eventually it's going to be Billy.
But that still didn't make my Rift shift any faster.
It didn't.
No, and actually, on the shipping thing, there's been quite a few threads, and I want to kind of transition back into the list for a second. On if you are getting close to being shipped, there is something that I would recommend that you do.
Diarrhea tablets?
Well, yeah, because obviously your stomach's going to be all fucked up at this point.
Yeah.
But okay, if it's anything like DK1 and DK2, they shipped UPS. Okay, so I would highly recommend that you go here and sign up for UPS My Choice. Because what that's going to do for you is that's going to give you an automatic text message to your phone or an email to your email address when your shipping label has been created. Because I don't know if any of you guys got this, but with like DK2, I actually got my DK2, and then 2 days later, I got an email from Oculus saying, "Hey, guess what? Your DK2's been shipped." So it's definitely something that it's just another tool. There is FedEx delivery notification. There's the UPS My Choice. I would say good bet would be to sign up for UPS My Choice. It's completely free, and it's going to give you the ability also if you're not going to be home, because that's something else that kind of got brought up on Reddit this week.
That fucked me over.
The Oculus is going to be signature required, guys. So if you are waiting for your Rift to come in and you're not going to be home that day, there's a good chance you're going to come home to one of those nice little yellow slips that said, "Hey, we tried to deliver something to you, and guess what? You weren't here to sign for it, so we had to take it back." Using UPS My Choice, you can actually reroute that delivery straight to your local UPS facility or local UPS store for pickup. So definitely something to keep in mind.
Was it me, or was I the only one trying to click on that continue link that he just... I was like, I need this, y'all.
Continue.
No, yeah, you can't click on it from the video, but definitely go to ups.com/mychoice and sign up for that. It's a completely free service, and you're gonna know right away when your Rift label has been presented.
I got done with the DK2 with that one. I had to go and collect that shit. I was gutted. Yeah, man. Let's have a look on here.
So just a little PSA there for anybody who might be watching who hasn't signed up for My Choice. So.
I like your PSAs, man.
Yeah. Well, I try to have good PSAs.
That's right. You guys
I miss that Malia girl, you know.
Right. Now I'm just gonna go have a piss
She
again
is so nice.
because Jesus.
Yeah, you go take a piss.
Well, I'm old, and when I drink beer, it like runs through me like a 3-year-old child. So.
Sure, whatever the NPC says, man. Whatever the NPC
She's coming on at some point.
On the subject of females on the podcast, Gamehard,
man.
next week we have Julie Heidi, I'm not quite sure how you say it, from VR Unicorns coming on, the devs of Selfie Tennis.
Yeah. Okay, so she wanted to basically join the podcast once their game is released. Is this not correct?
She was going to be coming on this evening, but then she decided that the release of the game is next Friday, so she thought it'd be more fitting to come on the release of the game.
So basically, everyone that's actually watching this this nonsense right now, you should definitely check back, next Friday, because this is a crazy little girl, so and funny as well. So it should be interesting.
Oh, selfie tennis chick.
Yeah,
precisely. The one that just loves playing with herself. So yeah.
Okay, well,
this could be nice.
Could be quite possibly the highest-rated podcast ever.
Sure.
Well, she did say in a 5-minute video that she liked to play with herself about 5 times.
Yeah, that got mentioned a lot. So she's a keeper for sure. I can't wait to meet her. So yeah. Yeah, Billy, good to see you, man. Did you check out my video? Because I stole your video. I don't know if you got that.
Oh, yeah, it's uploaded now. The DCS, man, that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. No, I did. I did a little side-by-side thing, in the entire video. So that was fun, man.
I can't remember his name. Someone commented on my video, and he said that we should add in a third or a second camera, external view of the plane as we're flying. I don't know. Can you go back and watch replays relatively easily on?
I don't know actually. I haven't actually considered it. But anyway, check out my video, man. It's awesome as always. Subscribe to GameHard 4.0.
Oh no!
Like, share, subscribe.
If you all want free vibes, just subscribe to GameHard 4.0 and you will receive our free vibes.
It's actually a true thing. It's actually a real thing. I heard that 3 people got free vibes from doing that. So.
Yeah, I don't bullshit. I don't fuck around, man. I mean, subscribe, man.
The thumbnail you have for that video.
Yeah, did you like it? I put you in it as well, You're in the plane.
I like how I'm flying a real P-51 there, but I have a rift on my head. How can he see where he's going?
No, that's just connected to the plane, so you can see everything. 360, man. 360 view.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Cool. Talk about 360 view. I played the 360 film the other day by Cuba VR. What was it called? The Pole. That was awesome. That was awesome. I really didn't expect it to be. It's really short. It's like 3 minutes long. But, check it out. If you have a DK2 or if you've got a Gear VR, you can watch it through Milk VR, the Samsung's Milk.
But bro, I did try to watch that video, but it was lagging like a motherfucker. Did you had some issues?
I downloaded it. Did you download it or did you try to watch it streaming? You can try to watch it like
shit. Look at his confused face, man. He streamed that shit.
Okay, well, what I did is the best way to do it is you can download it from his website. So just and he's got that and one other one I haven't watched yet. I'm actually, I'll watch that as soon as this podcast is over because the first one got me. It was really cool. The way the stuff moved around the room, it made me feel like I was in the room with the poltergeist. And
is it 3D?
Is it 3D? It's 3D. It's a 3D.
Very
video,
cool. Very cool.
Video, but it's 3 minutes long and just several different scenes that kind of come and go. But the furniture feels like it's really there. It doesn't feel like a video game. The lighting looks legit. and the stuff kind of just starts floating and moving and slams against the wall, and then floats and slams against. It's like, I don't know, I felt like I was with some other force in my room, you know. And the lights are just the lights are weird. It's not like real life at all. It's a film, you know. It's a 360 film. My last video I did on it, but it was really nothing other than the fact that I just kind of stumbled across it, and it was just really awesome. So I decided to actually do it. But yeah, if you download it, and if you download Virtual Desktop, it's for free. And you can actually go into Virtual Desktop and click on videos, and then you can load the video from there, browser, double-click the video, boom, and it instantly, the video is all around you. You don't have to do any settings, you don't have to change anything. As soon as you load the video through the 360 program, or through Virtual Desktop, you're instantly in that whole 360 world. And you can drag the mouse on the browser, you know, to start the video and stop it wherever you want. You can pause the video and just sit there and look at, you know, one scene if you want. It's really cool. 360 videos, when they're animated, are amazing. I've seen a lot of 360 videos that are just literally the sphere, you know what I mean, around you, and it's not that big of a deal. But ones that are kind of animated through these programs are amazing. So check that, guys. Check it out.
Okay. Cheers, Chris. Thanks, mate. Will do.
Hey.
What the fuck just happened? What in the actual fuck, Wayne? What are you on?
Yeah, mate.
Jesus Christ.
What am I on? I'm on some neat, fucked up fucking...
Dude, he's high on life, man.
I'm on some neat shit.
I'm on the VR, bro.
Yeah, but okay, Wayne, we're gonna recall something, because this is something everybody in the chat wants. Do you remember when we first played Dying Light together?
Yes.
You know, when you were on that whatever song you were on, you were like, Can you just do that real quick? Because that shit's just...
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Zombie. Zombie nation.
Check it out now.
No, mate.
That's so brilliant, bro.
I'll sing you to sleep, though, mate. Later.
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. I think you nailed
Oh,
it.
man. Cloudy Apple.
Yeah, cheers, brother. Cheers, brother.
Are you drinking it strong?
Don't go with liquor.
But you're drinking some apple cider too, bro? Aw.
Well, it's called Cloudy Apple, so I'm
Well,
thinking
who
Greg's
makes it?
been
Who made
involved
it?
somewhere.
Strongbow, right? Strongbow?
Yeah, I think Greg's been involved somewhere, though. It's
Yeah.
cloudy.
I was gonna say, if it's
man,
cloudy,
it's
somebody
like,
pissed
like-
it.
Has Greg been involved or has he been evolved? Ayo!
Oh,
His
I'm
name.
no,
His
Involved.
name. His
Yeah, it's
Cloudy
like
pee-pee, man. Cloudy pee-pee. That's
it's like
the old
pale
user
ale.
Yeah,
Pale
man.
ale.
Pale ale.
I've been waiting a long time to use that joke.
Nice one.
What's he writing?
Everyone
Big
laugh.
note block. Duh.
Hang on, what we got on there? VR. Apparently, Wizard King confirms that VR desktop is awesome. Fact.
I would agree with Wizard King. VR Desktop is quite possibly one of the most awesome VR programs ever.
Yes. And also, we've got push for more. Alcohol has a lot to answer to. That's a fact.
That's a fact. By the way, Push for Amor, how is this,
That's what that's for.
thing going? Are we still on? You know, because I really want to do some voice acting in the
Oh,
game.
man. Can I play mine? I
Have you not?
recorded one.
I was gonna say, have you not got your lines
play
yet?
it, play it, Wayne.
How do I
Play it,
the volume?
Wayne. Play
How
it.
do I play the volume on it? How do I get more screen share shit going
Fuck,
on?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Wayne,
don't
your
plug in for it,
voice
right?
acting was pretty sweet. I like that.
Just do it. Just do it live.
Yeah, do it live.
Just pull up the script. You
Do it
pull up
live.
your script. I'll pull
Fuck
up
it,
my
we'll do it
script.
live. As Bill
So
Riley would say.
Gamehard, have you not got your
Just like,
lines yet?
Do it.
No, I haven't received any of that. So I guess I'm out. I guess I'm out.
Yeah.
They didn't want me.
I know. I'm Colonel Glutes.
You can
I'm
join
the
my
first-
club.
I'm the
You can
first
join
guy
my
you
club,
want.
Gamehard.
That basically translates as Colonel Butt.
Yeah, it pretty much. Yeah, Colonel Butt. Yeah, because he's kind of a dick, apparently, and everybody calls him an asshat behind his.
I should
head.
be in it though, Push for Amor. You know, like, come on, brother. You know,
You're
in a
main
world
character.
where everybody was playing with VR. Come on, I need to be in it.
So let's all do our push for Emer lines if we have them.
Okay, just give me a line. I'll do it.
I don't have any.
I don't have any either.
I go to the bathroom.
Let's see here. I gotta find mine. They're
Yeah, come on, bring it, Don.
Twitter.
How do I play mine? Can you? If I play something, will you get the audio? You won't, will you?
No, we
Just
won't
put your
do it.
mic just right next to the speaker. Oh, I'm Lottie. I'm Lottie. It's not Lottie a woman? What the fuck? Push for him.
You're a woman.
I'm not a
tranny,
girl.
mate. You're a tranny. That's Lottie's a tranny.
Hey, all I know is I'm the first guy you talk to in the whole game. So.
That's a big shaft you got there, boy.
You said shaft. You said shaft and stuff.
Right, okay, so I'm sharing now. Are you guys seeing that or not?
Let's see here.
If I go on there and I just click on that, is that sharing?
I switched away here because I was looking for my lines.
If I'm screen
I'm still
sharing.
happy though. I'm still Lottie, so I'm happy.
No,
about it.
you got to do screen share and you got to say share with everyone.
How do I do that?
I don't know because I'm the moderator, so maybe I have to do it.
Click on the green arrow in the left screen there, and
Yeah,
click on screen share, and then click on
entire
the
screen share.
Yeah, click on the window you want to share.
The window I want to share is here.
Lottie is
in the little box that comes up, and then click share with everyone.
I'm so glad you just told me that, Push for Emer. You know,
No,
Lottie is
I'm just gonna do it, I think.
Because
There it
game
is. No,
mode
you were
is,
sharing
you know,
it. You were sharing it. It came up for a minute and then it went away.
There we go.
Game hard. Apparently, you're pre-op. You're not quite a tranny. That's
Well,
what,
I'm
Gary said.
special op, you know, in real life, so it's all good. I can't talk about that, so fuck. Anyway, Lottie's pre-op. That's cool.
Who's watching some? Or we listen to Wayne?
No, it's Wayne's. Wayne's trying to do his push for Immer.
Can you not hear that? No.
No.
Try it again, man.
All right. Okay. I'll just do it. I'll just fucking do it.
Yeah, I was gonna say just do it, dude. Just pull up the script and read it.
Right. Okay.
Here,
Right.
I'll pull up my script and I'll read mine.
All right. So if anyone gives a fuck, this is my little quote for push for him, or if Gary still wants it. You know what I mean? He said he liked it, but we'll see. So I'm gonna wet my whistle and I'll fucking do it.
Do it.
Me whistle.
I'm still trying to find mine. Hold on.
You may think you have nether regions made of kryptonite, but that floating missile platform will swat you like a bug, and then chirpily report your demise back to Emorian HQ.
That was alright, wasn't it?
Yeah, man.
That was good. That was good. So here's my question though. It's like as I've been trying to read this, is it Emer or Immer?
I think it's Emor, isn't it?
Emor.
Look at this Russian motherfucker with this hat on.
All right. Well, here's mine then. So
Okay, here we go, dog.
So, Colonel Glutz here. So, Major, glad you could make it. I see you're already dressed for the mission. Sorry, this is an undercover op. I know you prefer a more direct approach. But sir, my battle armor, sir. I know, son, but we're not Emorians. We don't want to push back Emmer's forces only to have the locals hating us. You need to win them over. Fight next to them and make sure they stick with us.
I mean, done for the win right there. Done for the win.
Push
Damn.
in the chat. He's saying more.
Is it Emor? Okay, so it's Emor. Okay.
Emor.
It's funny that he said it
Emor.
when you guys were doing voice acting though, like he wants more.
Like more. Give me more.
Yeah.
Fuck
More.
yeah.
No, I got to say, I need to go to Caleb's house to record this because all I've got is this shitty little headset mic, and I want it to come out good. But I'm very excited to do this.
So push for Emor. You need to drop me a line for Betty, you know, or Teddy or Tiddy or whatever.
For Betty.
Or,
Yes, drop him a line for Betty.
you should do it.
You said titty.
They call him Betty.
Betty.
No, but down for the win, though. He nailed it. That was good.
Well, that's kind of the voice I'm going for since he's kind of like the Colonel guy, and I'm kind of like, God damn it, son, you gotta be all like this. And yeah,
man.
I think you nailed it.
He was asking for like more of a Jack Nicholson. I don't know.
It's not letting me post.
I think it needs
sent too many messages.
Kind of the southerny sergeant kind of. So Gary, if you're still in the chat, tell me if that works for you before I go and record it.
But you know, this is going to be hard to pull off, you know, because Lottie goes from Guy to Jessica Rabbit. How the fuck am I going to pull that off?
Dude, do you want me to tell you? Do you actually need to know?
Should I just squeeze my balls real harder? What's going on?
You said squeeze your balls.
Don, shut the fuck up. Drink your beer, man.
Dude, because I've had like 5 beers, I literally constantly go back to Beavis and Butthead every time I get drunk. You said beer.
Don't fuck around, guys, because I'm going to be the next guy you hear on the movies, when you go to the cinema,
The trailers.
Yeah, man. I'm sure as hell,
Yeah.
I got a feeling.
You can probably do it, man.
I think I can.
That's what you should do in like Norwegian movies, man.
I should. In a world where everybody's friends, 2 guys.
Don's gone. Don just left, so now we can talk about him.
For it.
We can talk about Don now that he's gone. Okay, this is his 3rd pee break. Okay, so
Billy was just a loner until he met.
No, don't take Heidi. Don't try to get rid of it. Are you doing the movie man voice nonstop? Can you do the movie man voice and say Don has to go pee for the 3rd time again?
Yeah, of course I can.
Okay, please, thank you.
So Don had to go pee for the 3rd time. The 3rd time.
That was too much, man. I couldn't handle it.
Shit.
I'm pumped for this. I'm pumped for this movie. This is gonna be great.
Yep. No, it's gonna
be
Don's
silver fox. He had a bladder of a little child, but he didn't give up.
No, Don never gives up. Never gives up.
Man. Oh, man.
No, Game Hard, do you know about it soon, man? I need to get up like 3 times a night to piss, man.
Oh, shit. Greg had no hair, but he didn't care.
Okay, now we have to make a trailer, I think.
Yeah.
What? Everyone pissing at night?
Yeah,
apparently.
Greg, he needs to get up about 3 times every night to take a pee-pee.
Say what?
No, we're just practicing our movie,
Oh, we're practicing our lines still?
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay, Game Hall, starting to rethink your role, huh? I'm out, guys, I'm out. Dang it!
That's all you have to do there.
I can do Lottie. Don't worry about it, Push for more.
You can do it. You can do anything.
You want to untuck them balls out your fanny.
Oh, shit.
What?
I just really love how Wayne really encaptures that English accent really well. How do you do that, buddy? Like, do you practice?
Probably because I was born there. Do you know what I mean? That might have something to do with it.
All right. Well, so if it's so easy and you were born there and you speak like that, right? So then how come you don't speak like a normal English lad when you want to, right?
Yeah, chap. What's up?
I don't know. To be honest, I'm not very proud of it, but I was actually born in the valleys, boyo.
You're born in the valley, so you're one of them blokes down. You're like Dodgy Wayne. You're not Dodgy Knight. You're Dodgy Wayne down the left bloke. Right?
Yeah, and
good. Field of Scots down next to Cornwall, right?
Wayne was officially
give me your
welly-wearing sheepshagger.
Yeah, Greg's disowned me. Greg's disowned me. It's understandable, mate. Thing is, you can't outweigh born. Do you know what I mean? You can't outweigh born. Fact. But one of the things that you can do is change how you are. I don't track them sheep no more. Them wellies are gone, bro. Them wellies are gone.
I bet you used to put the wellies on and tuck their back legs down inside the welly boots so they couldn't run away, man.
Yes.
See, all I imagine Wayne as a little boy with this beautiful hair of wave. You couldn't change who he was even then. It was all.
I'm sure about this point, Zarin's going, "What the fuck are these guys doing? Now they're all drunk."
Do you want to see? Look how fucked that is. That's great, yeah. I can't do nothing about that, but it's still there. It's mine. It's mine, yo.
It's mine.
Sit your ass down, son.
Look, we want a close-up, everybody? I'll give you a close-up.
Yeah. I'm ready for my close-up.
Hey, man, I'm about to drop that camera on my gooch. See what you guys are saying.
Oh, no.
And you see that, man? Who do not know what a gooch is? Wayne will show you.
PG-13, guys, come on.
Google it.
Yeah, keep it family-friendly for a minute.
Yeah, let's get Zarin back in the call. So, Zarin, tell us about, tell us about live. Tell us about One Love and all that shit. Come on, go. He got his hat on.
Is VR affecting anybody's dreams?
Yes.
Hell yes. For years.
Actually, can you control your dreams at all now? More? Do you have color dreams, sound dreams? Can you smell? Is it nightly?
Wait. I'm
It's
getting
actually
something
not so
here.
hard to do lucid dreaming. When you're actually aware that you're dreaming, it's not
You
that
guys see
hard.
what he did, though? You guys see what just happened? We just asked Zarin a question, and he turned it around back on us and tried to ask us a question. No, Zarin, you're getting something here. Have you had dreams? Tell us about your dreams in VR.
Yeah.
What has been going on there?
Well, okay. Here's a dream. I can lucid dream. So when I go to sleep, I have a room, different rooms I can go to, and there's one room because I have repetitive dreams, because I have them for years now. I can I can go in. There's a fire door, and I'll go in it when I'm sleeping. Totally, I would say to myself, "Are you asleep?" And I would go, "Yeah, you're sleeping." So what happens next? So,
You can control your dreams.
yeah.
That's what lucid dreaming is all about, Wade.
That's crazy.
There's one dream I go to.
I'm never in control. Never.
There's one dream I go to all the time, and it's in my dad's back garden, and he lives in it's forests everywhere, and I lie down in the damp grass, and it's nighttime, and the stars, and then I see little orange glows, and I'm lying there, and it's just beautiful, and they come closer and closer, and they start smacking into the ground beside me. It's like meteorites hitting, but as I say, it's like VR. It's exactly like VR. It's if you go into VR chat, you pick a room, you have no idea what you're gonna see. You have no idea how that's gonna affect you later on, 5 hours later when you're dreaming. You might have a dream about a monster or a giant Pokemon or something, and you have no idea, why it's there. But I think it's affecting us in a way that nobody, because all you guys are on the cutting edge of a new technology. I mean, we can't go and ask anybody about how it's going to affect us. There isn't anybody that's done this.
It's true.
And we, we're like pioneers, I think. And it seems to me that the overall effect that it's having is it's sharing, and it's like love and peace and all that hippie stuff that happened. That a lot of us missed. But it seems to be some kind of union that's happening now that is almost tangible. We're trying to get smells, and we're trying to get touch, and we're trying to get everything that's in the real world, but we want to do it on Mars. We want to do it in a dream aspect. You want to go to your dreams, and you go, there's that door. I think you're getting Unity free. I think with CV1, aren't you? You're getting
a subscription.
Yeah,
absolutely.
So you can actually build your dreams. There's no reason you can't have.
Think about that. Yeah.
Sounds like actually.
I think I do.
It sounds like great dreams. Actually, it sounds like great dreams. I kind of suffer from PTSD, so some of my dreams are just always the same. A lot of dead bodies everywhere. I mean, I know this is gonna sound harsh, but that's usually how my dreams always goes, and I always wake up, like very abrupt, and fucking heart pounding like crazy. It's just fucking crazy, man. But maybe VR is, might change that for me in the long run.
I think it opens new avenues. It opens new paths that are brand new to you, just you, and I think that's special, and you can build on that rather than. You can actually do the future type thing rather than the past type thing, because you're actually creating something beautiful that you want, because at the minute it's still in our control, and it's the DK1 people. I mean, they were like a very, very close-knit community. They were very, very close, and the DK2 people, it sort of spreads a bit because more people get it, and then the CV1, sometimes I wonder if I'm going to go to your channels or something, and the comments are going to be too long, where you just go, I'll like it, and I'll not comment,
Don't you ever do that? Don't you ever do that, Zarin?
No, I'm just saying.
No, I was gonna say, brother.
Lost.
Your comments is like the high point of my days. Like you comment on all of our videos constantly, and thank you so much for doing that.
So basically, everybody that's listening right now, go sub to Zarin 1. You know,
go sub to Zarin 1.
He's a great channel, you know.
Guy is
no, he's a funny bloke as well, you know.
But no, I gotta go back to what he was talking about the whole lucid dreaming and things like that. I think a lot of it has to do with, like, okay, I will literally like do a lot of my videos right before I go to sleep, and those experiences will carry through for me. One that carried through for me for literally a week was the freaking lucid space dreams. The space whales is what I call it. I mean, oh my God, dude, doing this video, and it took several tapes to get that video down. Doing that one over and over again, and then going to sleep, I was constantly in this environment, and it was insane. And we were kind of talking about a little psychonaut action. I mean, this one definitely lucid space dreams, LSD. Yeah, go figure. But strawberry fields forever, buddy. But I just got a message finally from the developer. He saw that I did the demo of this. Apparently, if you have not experienced this, Lucid Space Dreams has been updated and will run completely smooth now.
Yeah.
So you want to have some trippy fucking dreams. Have a few beers, do whatever you do to get into your own happy place, and run this demo, and then go to sleep. And you will have some amazing fucking dreams.
Where do you download that from? Where did you download it?
It's Davis3D.com. It's Justin Davis is the developer of this, and he's doing a lot of music visualizers for VR. Music visualizers have always been my thing, all the way back to like Milk Drop I used to come home from a long day of work, put on my 3D glasses, and load up Milk Drop and trip out to it on my 55-inch TV, and yeah.
Just on the subject of Milk Drop, it's been added to VR Desktop.
Milk Drop has been no shit. Okay,
Yeah,
the very first huge post that I ever did on Reddit was when I figured out you could go in and you could run Milk Drop, and then you could surround yourself with the screen in VR Desktop.
There you go. It's been added.
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. So, wow. Right on, Gagatin.
Space Dreams Visualizer is what I see from his website. You were saying there's another one, though, called...
Space Dreams.
Yeah, I see Space Dreams, but that's the only one I see that's there.
Yeah, I was looking at Lucid Space.
That Lucid Space Dreams, if you haven't checked it out, I've got a video of it on my channel. It's got all the links and the things that you'll need to do it in the description. I highly recommend checking this out if you are of any mindset that you like the trippy stuff.
Yeah, I love that.
VR, I mean, for years we've thought about, back to the Lawnmower Man and things like that. There's got to be that trippy, weird, mind-altering side to VR.
Uh-huh.
Right. Yeah, man. The thing is, like, I kind of get like dreams if I've not uploaded a video. I feel like the stress of wanting to upload a video. Do you know what I mean? It's weird, man. Like, I don't know if anyone else gets this, man, but like, if I've not uploaded a video for like, say, 3 days or something, it's almost like I've got like an internal ticking. Like I can't settle till I've fucking done.
I'm gonna become irrelevant. Oh no!
Yeah. Oh no, they're gonna forget me.
No,
I feel the same thing though. I feel the same exact way, man.
I think maybe it's almost. This is gonna sound crazy, and I'm kind of like speaking openly and personally and like whatever, man. But like maybe it's because maybe I'm working towards an addiction of uploading shit. Is that bad?
I think we got a proposal in the chat, man. I think we got a proposal.
A proposal? What?
Yeah. Push for Emer, man. I think he just asked Zarin to marry him.
Like 10 minutes ago. Like 10 minutes ago.
Zarin, say yes, man. Say yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Just say yes. Just say yes.
Done. Well, that's an awesome time for me to run away. My dog is constantly jumping up on my shoulder here because he wants me to take him outside. It is his time.
You should do that because your apartment would smell really bad if you didn't.
Thanks, man. I think
If he shits on your Rift, like, you'll be gutted, wouldn't you?
Sorry, shit's on your
he
Rift.
would
Yeah.
never do it. You don't even look at that guy.
Dude, his dog. Okay, I've been there. His dog is awesome.
His dog does not trust me.
That's a cool dog, right?
When I saw his dog.
You know what? They say dogs are a good test of character, man. If that dog don't trust you, Billy.
Well,
Bang.
his dog loves my ass. So.
I know.
Wayne, I thought I saw, you know, are you getting a little pinky eye there? I mean,
Yeah, he's getting a little.
Man, I ain't been sniffing your pillows, bro. If that's what you mean.
Little Scott Baio been up in your house?
yeah. Fuck.
Dude, oh yeah, I got out of bed early doors, do you know what I mean? I got out of bed proper early doors. I've been out of bed early doors a week.
I love it.
What language is he speaking right now? Is it English?
I was thinking, I'm like, what?
He got up early doors, which means obviously European.
Okay.
He got up early.
Would you like me to speak in a correct manner for you? Would that be
Oh,
beneficial?
Lord!
Yes.
Would that be beneficial
Oh,
for you?
no.
That would be highly appreciated, Wayne.
Okay,
If
well,
you speak in a
that would
passionate
be-
way. Yeah, whatever.
All right, guys, you guys are
well,
all,
please let me confirm.
don't even get in a fight right now. I don't want anybody to get in a fight right before I have to go.
Bro, fight!
Okay?
Bro,
No
fight!
fighting.
Bitching.
Standing,
No
motherfucker.
fighting.
The bro bitching.
None of that. None of that.
Pink Eye was contained before this conversation.
Right. Well, I can see that you guys might end up talking for some time. I definitely want to say thank you for Zarin to being on. I'm happy I got to at least be in the chat and see you, buddy, because like I said, you are an inspiration to all of us as well as myself.
Yeah, man.
Just being able to get feedback on developments as well as just our videos is always.
Let me just one quick. Oh.
Yeah.
This is beautiful, man. Keep going.
Open your mouth real wide.
Keep
Wide.
going, Caleb. This is
Make it
beautiful.
wider than that. Yeah, you're gonna need to. Yeah.
Going.
Keep going, Caleb. This
Don't
is
do
great.
that when I'm vaping, dude. It's
This
gonna
is-
like
this is
burn
great.
my throat on the way out.
I am going to take off now. You guys have an excellent night.
Ah,
I'll
Caleb.
catch you guys.
Bye.
This is the
Bye,
theme
Caleb.
tune. This is Caleb's theme tune. You do something to me.
Bye.
Caleb, you faggot.
Bye.
Oh, you did
Man. You faggot. I love Wayne, man.
He called you a fag.
Fuck it up.
Oh,
You guys
Wayne, my
are
bro.
You guys are totally not PC. You guys are totally not PC.
You said
you,
PP.
Caleb.
Oh, PC.
Caleb,
I thought you said PP.
But don't be weak. Yeah, don't be weak.
I love you, man. Don't be weak.
I love you, man. Don't be weak.
Fuck it up. Were we a little harsh on Caleb right there?
Is he gone? Is he gone?
No, no.
Don't go. Don't go.
There he is.
I would never leave you guys like that. I ain't gonna let Wayne one up me. Ain't gonna happen.
Oh, hell yeah.
Caleb
yeah,
is sound,
you
man.
got this,
Caleb is
bro.
dope.
Right?
Rap battle, go. Rap battle, go.
When I get back here in a moment, all right. First, just a wheeze of the bride when the tide died. No, so
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
sing
do
you
when
a
I
song.
get back here in a little
I
bit
wanna
is
sing
I'm
you a
gonna
song.
jump into Alt Space. So if anybody wants to jump into Alt Space VR, I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna.
Caleb.
Sure, man.
Hey,
I'll
there's-
get your
I'll
ass
be
in
in
all
there later,
space.
bro. I'll be
They
in there later.
reset
Sound.
disc golf. They did reset
Next.
disc, but don't worry. Me and Vishnu are backed up on top. So.
Yeah, you cheating
Oh, as
bastard.
long as you are
You shut your fucking mouth. You shut your fucking mouth, motherfucker.
I know you cheating,
Shut up, man.
Shut your motherfucking mouth.
Shut up, bro. You don't even,
Yeah, whatever.
you don't even fucking talk.
Faggot.
Later, brothers.
Caleb, we do like you really, mate, yeah?
I don't like.
Yeah.
Okay, I like you guys a lot.
We do like
We
you, man.
love you, bro.
You're the man, yo. You
What
know
the
what?
fuck was
You are the man.
anyway, what was Greg munching on real quick? Greg, what was you munching on there real quick?
Pussy.
It was a mince piece.
Sorry.
You said
What?
pussy.
It didn't even take him like 1 second to say that. Like he had that queued up, just
Just
waiting
some
to say.
fucking
Okay.
manners, guys.
Like you don't know, Greg? What the fuck? It's gonna
Oh,
happen.
it looked like a big,
No, I don't
What's
eat
the
like
word?
cock like
Cock.
you, man.
what?
I don't
You
eat
said
cock like
cock.
you.
You don't like me?
No.
Excuse me. Damn.
Motherfucker.
Here's a wee question for you. Do you think that YouTube bots matter in your subscriptions?
YouTube bots?
YouTube bot.
What?
You know,
I have
like people
no
that-
idea what this YouTube bot is.
No, it's it's if you ever look at your subscriptions and you don't, it's like they're not like an actual YouTube channel, if you know what I mean.
yeah.
They have no output.
I haven't
and
seen
there's no
it too much.
input. You know,
I don't know.
I was gonna,
is that a
I think
thing?
people do that like bots for views, but
I think
didn't
so.
know you could do it for subscribers. That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
I don't know if I've got any. I hope I haven't got any. I hope that all of mine and
Yeah,
I hope
me
that all the
too,
people
yeah.
that watch are legit. You know, I'm hoping
Isn't
that
this,
like
isn't
everyone's
this
legit.
something YouTube sorted out, you know, years back, you know, with bots and stuff? Because that shit's gonna get you, you know, removed from YouTube really, really quick. You can't cheat your way to, you know, for say 100,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
yeah, you'll be fucked over quick.
Yeah.
You'll be gone. I'm really hoping that like I haven't got any bots, but you never know. You never know. I know that I had a few people that were cloning my channel. That fucking pissed me.
I've seen that. I've seen that,
Yeah,
man.
that fucking pissed me real bad. But like,
What happened?
some people were like uploading my shit basically. They were getting my videos and they were uploading my shit and like claiming that it was theirs. And like, it was long. It was the first one, the very, very first one, took about 3 months to sort out. But like the second one was struck down in about 3 days because of the community, man. All of the people that like saw the video was like, yeah, man, and they all jumped on it. They fucking
Yeah, it's pretty
I've never
shitty,
seen
but
that.
it is kind of, it does spread your, you know, your videos, I guess, but
That's true. I think I've never seen a video with so many dislikes.
Yeah,
You put out that, and your man got swamped, I think.
Yeah,
with
and
dislikes
I
and
really
shit.
appreciated that as well because that was a big response from the community and it really helped me out, man. And he got shut down in like a matter of about 2 days.
Yeah.
The first one took about 3 months, so the second one he got shut down really, really fast, and I was really appreciative because it's disheartening when you see someone else stealing what you do. And I'm not saying I'm the best person at uploading videos because I'm not, you know, I know that, but like the fact that people jumped on board and were backing me and just like disliking his shit, and he got took down very, very quickly, and I'm very happy that Google acted quickly, and I'm also happy that the community backed me as well. I fucking appreciate
you
that, man.
fucker, you were constantly nagging about, you know, go dislike Game Hard videos. Remember that, motherfucker?
Yeah.
I'll bring this shit to your doorstep.
I was gutted though. I was gutted to see that someone had stolen my shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that happened a lot, though. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
it happened
Like,
constantly.
I don't know why though. They're not even that fucking good. Do you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, it only goes to show that you're definitely doing something right, Wayne.
yeah, maybe.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah,
People want to copy you, dude.
yeah. I guess.
Steal your monies.
But then again, you know, who wants to be like Wayne? I mean, I don't get it. Who the fuck wants to be like Wayne?
Fuck that, mate. It's rubbish. You don't want to be like this.
Yeah, your life sucks, man. We all
it's
know
like,
it.
hi, I'm Wayne. I do this. Be like Wayne.
Hello, gentlemen. No.
Any update on the Omni, Wayne?
Yeah,
Thank
what's
you
up with
very
your
much
Omni,
for
man?
stopping by today. You're watching
No.
Immersive Gamer.
No, it's rubbish, man. I am order number 1700, and I still haven't got it. I ordered it. I paid for it about a year ago.
Yeah.
It's wank. It's wank. I'm waiting here. Thing is, there's a part of me that's kind of fucking glad. Like, I'm just in the process of moving house, which will be good because we've got a garage, just got electricity. So like, this garage is going to be like my fucking domain. The new yard is alright, but if it turns up at my door, I've seen the size of the package it turns up, man.
It's pretty fucking big, dude.
It don't need to turn up. When I live in this yard right now, if it turns up now, I'm in shit. Basically, my missus is gonna be like, "What the fuck is this, Wayne? Do you know what I mean? What is this?" And I won't be able to tell her. I'll be like, "I don't know, mate. I think it's a wrong address."
Yeah. Yeah, Samsung fridge, maybe.
Yeah, Samsung fridge. Yeah. There you
Yes, Samsung.
He doesn't know about
as
it
Chris
yet?
says.
she doesn't know how big that thing is.
No, she don't understand. I'll just tell her. I'll tell her that I want it. I'll be like,
There you go. Yeah, I won this in a contest. Yeah.
I won a contest, and I'm lucky enough to get it.
Special prize. Yeah.
So
yeah, Pretty Neat VR sent me this from the States.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Blame it on him, not me. So
it's gonna be
by
good.
the way, guys, I got invited out tomorrow actually by a female. Can you believe that shit?
Whoa, no way. A girl?
Yeah, no, she called me, just
like a real girl?
Yeah, like a real woman with tits and shit.
Not like female.
No,
female, yeah.
No, real female, real blonde,
female.
A blonde, you motherfucker. Come on.
Shit.
Fucking hell. Should I go though? Yeah, I think I should.
Where you going?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Why
Don't
not?
be going, man. Strap-ons can wait, y'all.
Oh, look at that cat. Zarin's got a cat there.
You got a cat?
Zarin's got a kitty?
He's got a kitty cat, y'all.
Kitty apocalypse.
Oh.
Zarin, you got to speak up, Zarin, so the camera changed. There we go.
I think Game Hub is actually showing you the only pussy you're going to see.
I get it. Wow, Greg.
You are not seeing any pussy but the cat. Hello,
Oh my.
Oh, no.
That was so
guys,
good.
I can handle it. Don't worry about it.
Greg, man, you were fucking brutal.
Oh, man, you know me.
Yes,
That is
Zarin.
Quiet for a while.
That's just awesome.
I love your pussy, Zarin.
You got the sweetest pussy.
That would probably be the first pussy we've ever seen on VRSpies Exposed. So.
Sweet pussy, bro.
You guys get dirtier and dirtier.
Well, as the drink flows, Billy, it gets a little
I've noticed
more
it and a lot more chatter too, like talking.
Yeah, we're all talking
other.
over each other and shit's happening.
Like as far as a podcast goes, like some of these parts will be really annoying. I would think, just like way too many people talking at once.
Testosterone, yo.
Hey, have another fucking drink. All right.
Yeah. Cloudy apple, yo. Fucking do it and mean it. You know what I mean?
God.
Or the alternative is I'll sing you a song. How about you crack on then?
Come on,
Probably
man.
best
Sing
to
us a
crack on
song
then.
real quick. Let's do a karaoke night for once. Come on, here we go.
Next week, I reckon next week karaoke. If you want me to sing, I'll fucking sing some House Content.
Are we
Sing some
bullying?
bullshit then, come on.
Are we being VR bullies?
No, we're being VR karaoke spies.
Well, Wizard King in the chat is saying, I don't think VR bullying will be any worse than your current online experience, though. So, oh, he's not talking about us.
No,
he's just talking about, okay.
He's talking about general bullying online.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you actually have hands, so you could be like, fuck you!
Yeah!
Do you know what I mean? So, like, maybe it's a good thing. Who knows? Who knows?
You know what? I think we need to spice things up, and one Friday just record, like us all stream and get it in alt space or something. Or
Well, I'd love to do that, dude, but I can't.
you can jump in on your Gear VR.
Oh, well, that's true. I could jump in on my Gear VR, but I can't. But I can't record audio from my Gear VR
Gotcha.
when I'm in a social.
Bring your laptop and somehow make that work.
I will fucking make that happen.
Yeah,
Do it.
I was thinking because
Organised
one time-
karaoke. Hang on, what what's that? Manchetta. Organised karaoke.
Cheddar?
Yeah,
Yeah,
them
they're ready for you, Wayne.
people
They
are
want to hear
craving
you
this
sing,
karaoke.
brother.
They want to
Come
see.
on.
They want to hear it, man. If someone
As the
opens
drink
up,
flows, the shit
I will
grows.
finish you,
That's
bro. If you
Let's,
open up, I will finish it. No,
Finish
man.
him.
Yeah, what do you guys want to hear, man? Just let us know in the comment section.
I was gonna say, I think
what
we're
song
at
do you want to hear from the
Country, man. Roll some
Country, man.
I think we're at that point,
Game
man.
Hard. Game
So
Hard.
let's-
I want to hear Game Hard sing the Venga Bus.
Oh, the Venga
Venga
Boys.
No,
Jesus
do
Christ.
country, man. Do some country. And some
Okay,
fucking
okay.
Nickelback.
There's
Sing
a
like-
tear in
Hold
my
on, hold on.
beer,
I'm looking for it.
Something country.
I'm gonna do it, guys. I'm gonna do it, cause I love you all. So I'm gonna do it. Hold on.
I would really appreciate that Game Hard, man.
Yeah,
Can you
I
sing
will
to
do
me?
that. You know.
Sing to me, please.
Yeah. I'm just gonna find the right song.
Ease my pain, brother. Ease my pain. I'm waiting.
Well, while we're queuing up songs, if anybody in the chat has any questions for the very drunk VR spies at this point,
if you've got any requests, motherfucker,
ram for requests and shit.
I hope you're all ready for this, you know.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go.
To this, yo, too good to miss, yo.
All right, everybody, be quiet.
It's so.
Does he got a pop filter there?
He's got like a pro setup. I just got the shitty fucking headset.
Go on, game man. Drop it like it's hot, bro.
I think he's listening.
Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot.
Drop it. Drop it. Drop it like it's hot, yo.
I don't know what to sing.
Don't be a pussy, yo. Just fucking drop it.
Well, it's some fucking country music or some shit.
Johnny Cash. You like Johnny Cash, huh?
I love Johnny Cash, though.
Do
I
it.
also love, wagon wheels.
Burning ring of fire.
Yeah. Do it. Do it. Game hand. Game hand. Don't do it.
Burning ring of fire.
Me, rock me like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. I don't know the lyrics.
Wagon wheel.
Me, mama, like a wagon wheel.
I don't know. It pops up in my fucking Pandora list.
No, hold on. I'm gonna do some Johnny Cash though, because I know that shit. Okay.
Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Hold on.
One
Okay.
To the 2 to the 3.
Okay. Well, while we're doing this, we
beautiful.
have an actual legitimate question in the chat. So Clan McCad has asked, how is the last week before release anticipation amongst you all? Probably been mentioned, but I joined late.
I'm too hyped, man. I'm gutted that people are getting it, but I'm too hyped, and I'm happy.
I got my fucking email yesterday. The whole 1 to 3 weeks. So I don't know what to think about that. I don't know. Should I be excited?
It's a burning thing.
Pissed off? Let them bring a fire.
And face a fiery ring.
So is anybody else got the
wild desire?
His game art.
I can't even fucking talk.
I fell into a ring of fire.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
I went down, 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 and the flames of fire, and it burns. The ring of fire, the ring of fire.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Good one.
So bringing it back home, has anyone else amongst us gotten an email from Oculus?
No. Gutted.
No emails for me.
Okay.
I fell into a burning ring of fire.
Gary
I went
from Push Me were saying no,
and
it's
the
not,
flames
no
went
email.
higher, and it burns.
Game art's gonna do the whole song.
Dude, if it burns, then you need to see a doctor.
The taste of love is sweet.
Shut the fuck up, man.
When like ours meet. I fell for you like a child.
Greg is
Greg's
so
ruthless.
blunt.
Greg's so ruthless.
He's just like.
Oh,
Yeah.
But I went wild.
No.
I fell into a burning ring
For real
of fire.
though, we probably.
I went down, 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 and the flames went higher, and it burns. The ring of fire.
Dude, if it burns and it has a ring of fire, you need to see a doctor.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there.
So I'm just saying. You know, if you got a
praise
burning
the
ring
Lord.
of fire, then
I don't know what just happened. I'm so sorry,
there's
guys.
some modern medicine that needs to happen. I'm
Yes.
just saying.
I need to go see a doctor for sure. I'm so sorry, guys.
So
Carry on. Please continue.
I'm done.
Well, we have a little bit left of this final ever episode of VRSpies, so
final ever. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Historic. Brilliant.
Oh
Glad to be
wait,
part of
hey,
it.
just let everybody know, I have still not gotten an email. So just let everybody know.
Yeah. Hey, Zarin, if you ever want to do some like co-op videos with any of us, like I would love to do like, I don't know what all games you have, but
It's already been said, Billy. Yeah, bye.
what's that?
Yeah, been there, done that. Been there.
Yeah, I just said that. Exactly the same thing, Billy.
On a serious note, though, for real, like I really like doing co-op VR videos, so
hit him up, man. Hit that shit up. Fucking Zarin, do this.
Wayne, you too, man. You need to get unbusy. So
Dude, I am so on it right now. I've got about 1 million fucking VorpX hacks that I need to roll with you guys. Man's been spamming out fucking game keys for fun, yo.
If you watch my video, man, you would know I gave you a shout out and a thank you.
I love you.
Thank you for it.
Billy, you're the man.
Appreciate it, man.
You are a fucking gentleman and a scholar. Fact. Factual statement right there, bro. Factual statement right there, bro. Fact.
Nice one.
Yes.
Yes. What about a VR chat room? Is it in the works still, boys and girls?
I think Don's creating that shit, man. I think he's made that shit, man.
Yeah, are you gonna have a meeting or something? Some kind of stream, some kind of VR?
I think we should.
Mm-hmm. I think so. I think you can invite a lot of other YouTubers that watch your channels.
That would be fucking great.
Minneapolis.
That would be awesome. That would be awesome.
You know, there's loads of people watch you guys, and you know, I'm honored to be here tonight. You know, and they all can't. But in VR chat, like, I mean, you could actually just mingle. You know, you could do like a beautiful thing. I think you bounce off each other so very well. It's like serendipity. It's like meant to be, you know. It's beautiful to watch, you know. I mean, you watch your subscribers going up, and you watch your views going up, and it's all love and happiness. It's really a brilliant time to actually be part of this wonderful community. And there's probably fucking, you know, there's hardly any of us, you know. And soon there's going to be multitudes. And I think you guys are ready, because Chris was saying about getting a Vive. I mean, you guys can't not get a Vive if you're doing a VR thing, and you've started this fucking ball rolling. You're gonna have to get a Vive. You're gonna have to get the gear. You have to do the whole fucking, you know, the whole spectrum.
Mm-hmm. I'd love to be in a position where I could get a Vive as well.
That's why I like you.
All together, you know.
Makes me think of, you know, One Love.
I'd fucking love to be in a position where I could. Well, if I could get a Vive as well, I'd be so happy. But I just at the moment, I just can't see it being a foreseeable possibility.
I can't do it.
I can't do it either.
It's a finance. I would love to get a Vive.
All right.
Don't get me wrong. I would love to get a Vive, but I can't. You know, between Oculus and
Damn,
I was just gonna say, I'm just gonna stop talking.
Mm-hmm. Have we been on the heroin tonight, Game Hard?
No, I'm just thinking about, you know, One Love, you know, and Bob Marley and all that stuff.
Share?
You know. I get inspired by Zarin.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Yeah,
I get inspired by you.
Oh, thank you.
Like daily.
Dennis Richards is like,
there a place for the hopeless sinner who has hurt all mankind?
Yeah. But it still doesn't give me a Vive. So
no.
I dropped my pre-order on the FOV. I still haven't got the deposit from that.
Get together and feel alright.
But
all right, we should probably figure out a way to wrap this up, because we're
gonna say we're like
3
really
hours,
drunk.
haven't you?
No, we're going
strong,
on roughly like 2 hours and 50 minutes at this point. So we should probably. So okay, before we wrap it up, as we always do, anybody in the audience have any questions for Zarin, for us?
Or any request, you know?
Now's the time to ask. We're not going to have an abrupt fade to black like last week. We do apologize for that. Grandpa dropped the ball and killed the stream. So
absolutely.
Not me, Grandpa. I'm actually. But, no, we're talking about Chris. But
me.
Yeah. So, any questions for Zarin? Any questions for any of us before we wrap this up?
Man's that's a piss, yo. Sorry.
Hey, I've already pissed like 15 fucking times on the stream. Just get up and go if you need to go. You don't have to like raise your hand. Can I go? I'm fucking pissed.
Raise your hand if you go piss.
That shit doesn't need to happen. We're adults.
Please, Mr. Game Hard, can I go piss? Please.
Yes. Approved. You can go take a piss, Wayne.
Let's see. Dennis is saying get Nathy on the show next time. We are working on that, Dennis. So
for me, does he want to be on? If he wants to be on, he can be on. It's not about that.
Well, he actually asked at one point if he could just jump in tonight, and I didn't see it until really late. So I think he needs to be his own guest. That really wouldn't be fair to our guest tonight.
Yeah, that's right, man. I agree. I fully agree with that, and I saw that earlier as well. And to be honest, I think Zarin is on tonight, and Zarin's our guest. Do you know what I mean? So like, if Nathan wants to jump on, fucking jump on, mate. Do you know what I mean? If you don't want to jump on, don't jump on. But like,
we'll definitely have Nathan on. We'll have Nathan on in the next few weeks for sure.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to see him on. I think he's fucking alright. Do you know what I mean? But like, it's down to him, man. If he wants to be on, more than welcome. Do you know what I mean? If you're not, that's your call, man.
Yeah, so let's see here. So we got a lot of people thanking Zarin for coming on tonight. That's cool. We are very happy to have him tonight. That, guy has commented on every one of our videos for years. Why are you here? Because you're awesome, dude, and you're one of us. And okay, think about it. Since VR started, there are not a lot of channels out there dedicated.
There will be a lot
to showing. There will be, but guys, think about this. We are some of the first channels on YouTube that were dedicated to VR. That's all we show on our channel. We don't do traditional Let's Play. We don't do traditional gaming. And Zarin, I'm sorry, brother, you're one of us, man. You have been there. Your channel was started for a specific purpose, and I gotta say, I mean, maybe it's just because I've had like 7 beers, but I love you, man, because you have always got a positive comment on every video that me or the rest of the VRSpies do, and that is paramount, brother. That is fucking fantastic.
Zarin's like one of the few channels I think I actually clicked on the little cog and clicked on the send me all notifications for this.
Yeah, exactly. I want to know what this guy is doing, man. I mean, so Zarin, cheers to you, brother. I mean, that's what I'm saying right here.
Thank you very much.
Everybody, raise that glass. Raise that glass.
I'll fucking raise that, man. I'm gonna pour a fresh one for you, Zarin.
Far from done.
And I think it's been brought up a few times, but Zarin, we want you to come in, man. You need to play with us. So
Beautiful.
You need to come play with the VR-Spies.
Yeah, I will.
And I'll sing you to sleep, bro. I'll sing you to sleep every night. If you don't,
hey, Wayne will sing at the drum.
If you say no, I will sing.
Drop of a hat. So
if you deny us now, I will sing you to sleep. I've got your IP. It's done.
So let's see if we have any other questions here as we kind of lead it out here.
Or Greg's famous line.
We got Hetrick Games says first time viewing. Thank you, Hetrick.
All right. It's been real, guys.
Everybody
I decided to join in late.
So when the man come,
let's see. Wizard King is saying he hopes that we VRSpies will continue with these podcasts even after consumer VR launches. You can totally bet your ass that we will continue with these VR podcasts.
From the Father of Creation.
Dennis Richards, live long, VRSpies. Will you live long and prosper? So.
Get it, feel alright.
Yep.
So do we all want to sing, or has anybody else got anything to say, or should we just
Ain't no sunshine.
I'm good. I'm out.
Bye-bye.
I'm out. It was nice meeting you.
Sing us out, Wayne. Sing us out.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. She's always gone. She's
alright.
Anytime she goes away. Ow.
Cheers, y'all. We're out.
Bye. Yeah, bye.
No,
Bye-bye.
you hang up.
No, you hang up.
No, you.
No, you hang up.
No, you fucking hang up.
You hang up. All right, I'm hanging
Just
up.
kill the damn stream.